other than that, okay, cool. Let's just get this situated. So you ended up resting in the study area. Um, Alright, so you ended up in the study area. So as you kind of I guess prepare to head back out from your short rest, few things were made aware of after reading, so you guys could discuss that at your leisure. I will leave you to at least knowing the following things from last time. There was a, or at least there was a kind of a joint plan from Joe given out to attempt to bury and sanctify the bodies in the house. So far, you found Mr. Durst and the two children's, but you are still missing technically three bodies. Other developments, you left the attic floor where you discovered the children's bodies. There was also a blood trail up there. And that was it. So it's up to you guys. What are you doing currently? Or what would you like to get done currently?
So first, did any of you lads find in those books?
Well, I
Yeah.
found something really, really funny and interesting.
Do
I
tell.
found I found papers about things. So like Mr. Durst here was talking about a whole bunch of ritual stuff. It was really cool and stupid. And yeah, sacrificing virgins, the like. The sacrifice room is upstairs because he thought it was really cool and funny to hide the basement in the attic. His intelligence just trumps mine in every way. Anyways, and there's also 4 spell scrolls here. That is all.
Wait,
Okay.
4.
Yeah.
4.
Okay.
I have.
So
There's some in the documents. They're really cool. Hold on, let me just share them with the rest of the party. Hold on, let me just
I'd like to see one.
yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Anyway, so yeah. Hold on, let me just get them. Let me just get them for you. Just get them for you. Hold on. Oh god, this is taking a bit. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Where's the order? No. Oh boy. Well, surely it doesn't matter. Let's just do this. Bop, a bop, a bop. Okay, sick. I got the order right. All right. So yeah. There you go. Go ahead and read. Anyways, these are my spell scrolls. Don't touch my spell scrolls. I'll kick your ass.
But what are those spell scrolls?
They are spells of invisibility, the web, misty step, and alter self. They're really cool. Really cool and
Yeah.
handy.
also very important. They won't get bit by the wolves.
No.
Not slash bit.
No.
Okay. Because if we did, we're in serious trouble. So you guys know that.
Yeah, sick.
And why is that?
Because apparently the book says you need immediate medical attention and treatment for it. It says, well, what happened after that? So you just need immediate treatment for it.
I
Okay.
think it can be assumed that you die.
Yeah, probably rabies, I presume.
Yep. Infection
What?
or transformation.
Or-
Who knows? Ooh.
Or you're exploding to a goop thing. That did work. Who knows?
What?
Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Anyways, so, what's the plan of action, or does anyone have anything else to
Well,
share?
first thing I'm gonna do is walk to the master bedroom and get that rope.
So you want to the rope?
The one that Mr. Bergenus had around his waist or neck.
Where are we gathering the bodies again?
Is
We're
to
gonna
be
put them-
buried on the grounds.
Yeah, but where are we gathering them?
We haven't gathered them any. I think it'd be best to gather them where we left the children. So like on the ground floor.
Okay, so on the ground floor. Yes, sir. All right. So who wants to take the
You mean in
baby?
the closet, my lad?
Closing my book, did I learn anything from reading Spiritual Journey 3, I think it was called.
I thought we went over this last time. It was the same book that two other people read.
Oh, you said it was
So,
volume 3, so I figured it would have different content.
same thing. It has in it, let me get the thing just in case. It just teaches you how to sanctify or at least it teaches you how to bury the bodies in order to sanctify something or whatever's happening currently inside the house.
Okay, that's fine.
And it leaves you with a list of what you would need, which is you need the book, you need shovels, salt, animal skins, and bat guano.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, and the
oh, we can get
bodies.
yeah, we can get the bad stuff upstairs in the attic. It's an attic. That's the living attic. Who knows?
Alright, then let's go to the attic.
Well, wait. Oh yeah, you need the rope from the master bedroom, right? You can go get the
Also,
rope from the master
yeah,
bedroom.
yeah,
We'll
I'm
we'll
with
meet
that.
up upstairs.
Also,
I don't think
quick,
it's
quick,
best to split up.
quick tip: Strahd. Two things: Strahd love wolves, and another one is that you could like avoid fighting the wolves with meat. So if you have meat in the
Oh
kitchen,
yeah.
throw at them, and they'll stop fighting.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully.
Speaking of Strahd, you know that he's like coming here
Wait,
soon.
wait, what? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Can you say that
He's
Wait,
again, lad?
coming here soon. He's
who's
coming
Strahd?
here
Right.
soon. It's gonna be
Who's
yeah,
Strahd?
probably.
Who's
Strahd.
Strahd?
So there was like the note. You remember the note where they were talking
Yeah.
about this sick and cool guy that says that he's the land. I don't like that he's coming. Just said that he's
Is
coming.
is he a good person, or is
Is
he
he a
like
good person?
an
I don't
enemy?
care. I don't really like this land. I don't like this
I suggest we
place.
get through this quickly,
Alright, then I
lads.
say we stop
Yeah.
wasting time and let's go.
Yeah, quick.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna run downstairs and get the rope.
And
How
we're
long?
gonna
Someone should follow
How?
him just in case he gets into any issues.
he'll be fine. He's gonna go
Oh
get rope.
wait, never mind. Wait, hold up. Never mind.
So are we forgetting the reason why we're here?
Well, we're here to rescue the children, but since the children are dead, you see,
Never
we're
mind.
gonna have
I'm not.
to shut up. Yeah, so like since the children are dead, we have to sanctify the bodies so that this they can let rest in peace. I think, unless I'm wrong.
Just remember the reason why we were here in the first place was to explore and possibly save someone in the cellar.
Well,
But
that's a lie.
hmm
no, I
But
understand.
also, not
So
technically. I guess you could say that. I mean, we'll go down there when we're finished with sanctifying the rest of the bodies. If we can't find any bodies up here, then we're gonna just frickin' go down there. Simple as that. Easy.
Cool. In that case, or in the case of that, Job kind of sits in the corners, just staring you guys up and down. Hmm. You guys seem to be wasting a lot of time with this. With that, he leaves to go upstairs. What do you guys plan to do specifically?
I'm just gonna
Oh,
hustle after Job to get the bodies and such.
As well.
I think we should swing by the kitchen and get the salt while we're at it.
Aren't we going downstairs after we bring the bodies downstairs?
We have to bury the bodies outside so we can get the salt while we're going outside.
Yeah, naturally. So yeah, let's go get the bodies first.
Cool. Assuming you guys are just going back upstairs then.
Yee. Well, at least that's what I think that we're doing.
Yeah, is the caller okay with that?
yeah, everyone agrees to that. So
Okay, it's all good. So again, back in the master bedroom, you again find Mr. Durst's corpse kind of just hanging there. Although you cut it down, I believe last time, and Sotero prayed over it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Indeed.
yes.
Okay, so you have pretty much a MP cut piece of about, I'd say, based on what he probably hung himself with, you're looking at about 30 feet of rope, and a fairly messed up body with everything else.
Mm.
Luckily, the corpse is mostly just bloated and kind of empty now, so it's fairly light. Uh, what would you like to do in the room?
I'm gonna get sheets and wrap up the body so I can transport it.
I'm gonna cut the rope.
Do we have the animal skins with us?
Cool.
No,
So
We don't.
I don't know.
We
Did you
do.
take the animal skin? Okay.
no, it's downstairs.
We
Okay.
took
So
the animal skins.
wait, how come you guys don't know what you did?
I mean, I'm pretty sure we did get grab the animal skin, so I was confused why you wanted to wrap it in sheath.
Well, you see, because the sheets are right here, and I decided to wrap it in the sheets. Is the animal skin better?
Yes.
Sick. Then I wrap it in animal skins, according to Lucian's advice.
Cool. In that case, so as you're going about that, um, what is everybody else doing?
We'll be following who was it? Kester was it? And Job to the attic.
Okay. So back up to the
Same here.
attic. Where are we headed? Because Kester is on the third floor wrapping up a body.
Oh, I'm assisting
I
Castor.
believe towards the yeah, the what you call it, the bodies of Thorn and what's the name?
Okay. So as
Thorns.
the rest of you approach the children's bodies, you note again the room is has two particular objects in it: a toy box filled with toys and a dollhouse that is made to be an identical replica of the house you're in.
Can I examine the dollhouse?
You can. You note of the dollhouse that it's incredibly similar to the house you're standing in that its features are almost the same from the outside. You notice on the side of it to the left there's a latch. It's a small brass latch that seemingly unhooks to move the exterior of the house open.
Okay. If I look inside of the dollhouse as I peer closer to it, do I notice any like doors that we didn't see as we walked through this house? Like any missing
Um,
like passage, hidden passageways of sorts.
So, as you look over the dollhouse, you note that next to the room that you're currently standing in, and then across the hallways, you can find a small kind of warehouse room. In the actual picture, the only thing you note is that there's kind of like a scribble underneath one of the areas of the warehouse room that says the staircase that you can't see. You kind of make note of it to the positioning of where the room is.
All right. Would it be possible for me to acquire this dollhouse, or if I try to touch it and remove it from its holding?
I'm sorry?
Could I take this dollhouse with me as we explore the rest of this house?
You want to take the entire dollhouse with you as you explore the
Oh,
rest of the house?
now that you mention it. All right. Okay. I'll just make a note of the staircase.
Cool. Anything else in this room? I'll be carrying anything large if anybody needs a hand. How big is the dollhouse? The dollhouse is a fair replica, but I would say it's about in width probably about 4 feet, or I'm sorry, like 3 feet in width, so a yard. In height, same thing, about 3 feet. It's pretty large, but nothing extravagant.
I'll
Go
go
into the
attempt
area.
to.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I said fearfully. I'll go attempt to carry on the children's body carefully. I guess I
Um,
succeed.
Let's maybe not waste time. Let's do what we came here to do.
So yeah, I grab Thorn's body.
okay. So I'm gonna make the assumption you were wrapping it in.
The bed sheets.
Animal
Okay.
skins, you mean?
Oh, my bad.
You're
That
killing
that
me.
too. Actually,
Pointing towards the staircase in the dollhouse, the staircase in the dollhouse. I'll go over to Kester and who was it, Gaston, and make notice to them that there's a hidden stairway
Lucien as
over
well.
there. Lucien as well.
So that would bring you back downstairs because I believe everybody else is downstairs.
Yes.
Cool. So you head back down beyond to give that information back. So we'll go from there to there. And actually, no, I'm sorry. We don't go from there to there. We go from there to there. And we get rid of that. That's what I'm getting wrong. Give me a sec. Boop, boop. And... Jeez, that was weird. All right, cool. So back down on the third floor, you finish wrapping the bodies up or the body up. You also have the rope now thinly cut or fully cut. Um, Again, Kester comes down to tell the rest of the group that he's noted a secret door from the dollhouse that seems to be located next door to the room upstairs in a like holding area.
Ooh.
We'll find out what's in there.
Oh, okay. I guess we could do that. We could probably do that. Should we do that first, or should we like move the bodies first? I don't know.
Move the bodies first, and then we can come back for it.
bodies.
Yeah, bodies first. All right. So sick, sick, sick. Where's the children?
In my hand.
Sick.
In
All
my
right, let's go.
Cool. So where are you moving the bodies to?
Downstairs, to the first floor. I guess in the middle of the, well, not in the middle, but like in the corner of like right next to the closet. Unless anybody else has a better position to put it.
Doesn't
Just
matter.
leave them there in
I
the
mean,
corner.
what do you want me to do? Like watch it?
Where's Joe?
We should hurry up.
Before we leave, the rope is still in the ceiling, correct?
No, I
No,
have
he's
it.
It
cut
was
down.
cut down by
Exalt.
Exalt.
Oh, okay, he has it. Okay, never mind.
Okay, so I am going. Okay, so you guys are just going to, as quickly as possible and as safely as possible, just move back down to the main room and take Mr. Durst and both the children's bodies wrapped in animal pelts downstairs. Notably enough, as you're doing this, one of you runs into the kitchen and grabs a kind of a bin of salt or a small kind of jar of salt off the counter and brings it out with you. Would you like to keep the salt with the bodies as well, or are you going to take that with you?
I would say we keep this salt with the bodies.
No
Any
use
obje-
carrying more stuff.
Okay. So since no objections, you guys are going to keep the salt down with the bodies and return to the attic. Give me 1 sec. Cool, that'll do. All right. So as you head back up or return back to the attic area, let's get that back up. You note that you are back on the trail of the, uh, sorry, the blood trail. However, I'm going to kind of move you or sort you back into, okay, I don't know why it's doing that. Sort you back in front of the children's room. You kind of stand there looking at the other doors as well as the blood stain, kind of trying to gather back a bit of focus. Which direction would you like to head in?
Mentioned that
I'd
there's
say
a
the only way is forward, and
West.
try to lead them towards the north. Well, west.
I'll make
Cool.
mention that according to the bloodstain and the secret stairway from the dollhouse, that we should probably investigate that.
Okay, stairway? Secret stairway.
Yeah, I think it's worth a shot.
Okay. I mean, I like secrets. Secrets are fun.
Cool. So, there you go. that's a weird movement. But anyway, um, so you guys just head that direction, and I gotta stop doing this. I'm like doing weird stuff with this button. So let me just do this real quick. Hold on one sec. I gotta move, and that'll change that. Yeah, there we go. So you get to a door to the west. It is open. We're gonna pop that open. So as you head into the room, you immediately note a few things. One, that this is the dustiest room and is covered by just a massive amount of just dirt and dust, different types of debris. In the corners, you also note that there's different bags and different just boxes that have been covered with just different types of mm, just kind of whatever's been found, basically. So don't think of them as like cloths per se. Just think of them as like just different pieces of clothing and things that have just been kind of wrapped up around these things. You note, though, in the bottom corner of the room, there's a shining, if you will, kind of chest with a blood covered crust on it, which your path leads directly to. Uh, Notably enough, thanks to looking over in his head, kind of the layout of the room, Cicero manages to figure out pretty quickly that behind him to the I guess what is this, the east, there is in fact a hidden door that opens, revealing a spiral staircase leading down.
Before we check that out, would any of you guys care to look under these dust thingies, whatever they are?
These tarps?
Yeah, I think there's something under it that I'd probably investigate.
I,
So why aren't you able to look
I'll
at it?
try.
No,
I'll
just
try.
looking at it down.
I'll try.
What's the shape of the you
Nope,
mentioned
never
there was
mind. Never
15
mind.
bags, correct?
What's up?
The tarps, you said they were more like bags, correct?
So some of them are kind of bagged up. Others look like they're hiding boxes underneath. Some are in strange shapes that seem almost corpse-like, or as if something's wrapped up in them.
All right, heading to the tarp on my east side, I'll investigate it. Um, well, lifting the hood up just a bit to see what's underneath it. So, check.
Okay. So as you kind of lift up one of the sheets near what you're looking at, you note that all that seems to be underneath it is kind of a stack of just old clothing that's been piled up and then wrapped.
Okay. Well, there's nothing suspicious under there, but we still have 2, 4, 6, 8, around 10.
Like dirty clothing?
Yeah, dirty clothing.
You're not really sure if it's clean or dirty. It just looks old.
Parabola with
Oh
a
boy,
vertical
hold up.
axis.
Well, Chester, you have an eye for strange things. What do you say we do?
Kessler just left.
Okay.
I
Well,
would say that we continue exploring the floor, or
okay.
possibly even exploring
Are
the
any of
trail.
the tarps much different than the one I was picked up?
Some of the shapes are a little different. Some of them again are boxy, others are more bagged. They don't seem to have any distinct differences though, other than the shapes.
I will
Mm.
slowly walk up towards the chest that leads to the blood trail. I'll attempt.
I like to keep my distance.
So as you
Let's.
approach, you just note that there's a just a kind of maybe it's not a heavy odor, but it's kind of a lingering smell. You're reminded that it's a similar smell to the ear inside the room when you found the children dead?
Hmm. Okay, then. Oh,
Well, I'm sure we can guess what that is.
he may have something on him. Who knows?
You're more than
Okay.
welcome to find that out.
I flip it open quickly while I cover my nose.
So as you lift the chest open, you see just a decayed corpse kind of folded up and laying in there, covered in just a bloody gown. It looks to be the somewhat shriveled and skeletal remains of the nursemaid, Miss Maryland. You can barely tell, but you note that meeting her earlier, they're wearing the exact same outfit.
Uh, is there anything else inside the box?
No, just her body kind of just
Oh,
folded into the box.
okay. I'll close it. I'll close it quickly and tap back to Serio. I found Maryland.
Close it.
Yes, I found Maryland. Small bat.
Okay,
I walk
could
away.
you open that up again so I can sanctify it and wrap it up? I'm pretty sure we'll need to bury her as well.
Yes, please make it quick. It reeks. Please.
Yeah, I'm asking you to open the chest up.
Okay, okay, okay. I open it. Hold my nose. Not to
All right, and
throw
I'll
up.
do a quick prayer to sanctify it.
Bring the bag.
All right.
I'll
So
also take the skeleton out of, I'm guessing it's a skeleton from the chest, and bring it towards the party.
you note that as you're kind of lifting it out, she's in a fairly large gown. You have to take the whole thing. As this is happening, you hear kind of a crack, and the body kind of falls in half, with the
Oh,
legs
fuck
separating
me.
from the spine.
Uh,
Oh.
I'll
Why
lay
did
it back
you?
down on the floor and
Why?
just usher in for somebody to come wrap her.
Why did you
Somebody
try to
shut
bring
up.
the body to us instead of just having us go over to the body?
Allow for judgment.
I'm going to move forward and with the wrappings, and I'll look towards others and just
I'll
I'm
assist.
to bring them
I'll,
over.
I assist.
I'll assist Gaston in
And I
wrapping the
also
body.
assist.
All right. Finishing up the wrapping, you now are in the possession of four of the bodies you've managed to kind of, figure out from the house, which leaves the one. At this point, you're in an attic, kind of covered in debris and whatnot with this body. I'm going to make the assumption you're going to take it back to the first floor.
No,
Naturally.
I was gonna make that suggestion.
Yeah.
we'll still
We don't
explore.
really know what's down that staircase. I think we
Yeah,
should
but I
go
think
to a
it's
safety part.
think it's worth exploring if we're gonna cover this whole house.
Listen,
We
listen, listen,
are,
listen,
but
listen.
we should
We're
move the
gonna we're
body
gonna do
first.
it. We're gonna do it. Trust me. Don't relax. We're gonna do it.
Okay, so you're heading back to the first floor with the body. Yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, I can only assume you head back up to the attic, or would you guys like
Also,
to do something in between?
on the way, I want to gather up as much scrap metal remaining from the armors as I can. Give it to Kester.
I
There
will
were
pocket
about
it.
there were about 3 suits of armors worth of metal I didn't touch. How much would that be?
Since it's a easy simplification of the armor just being there, I'd say that each one would net you probably 3 pieces. So that would be what,
Yeah.
3 times what, 5?
Right.
On,
So I hand. So Kester, can you hold on to these for me?
Yeah. Sure, boss.
on our way back, before we enter into the room we left before, I slowly open the other door leading north.
Hold on one sec. Let me just put something down.
So is it just 3 pieces of scrap metal in total?
No, it's 15
No,
pieces.
no.
That's what the multiple is. 3 times 5.
Okay, just 15 then. Alright, 15. Sick.
All
Okay,
right. So you
sick.
said on your way back you want to pass the other door. So you mean the one here?
Yeah, just open up slowly at the in standing in the doorway.
Okay. So opening up the door slowly, it opens into a small back room. It looks to be another kind of bedroom. You know that seems to be just a spare, as there doesn't seem to be too many things going on with it in general. It seems kind of empty, kind of just web filled and nothing of note. There's a rocking chair, a nightstand, an empty wardrobe, and a small iron stove with a small pot still inside it.
Hmm.
Nothing there. Keep it moving.
Yeah, I don't see anything about here, lads.
Yeah. Yeah.
There were some rooms downstairs that we didn't go into.
You're right. You're definitely right.
Though I'd much rather get our objective over with than be here much longer.
We opened the door in the northeast side.
Northeast side?
Yeah, that on the far north, the far east, far east.
The dumb waiter thing.
This
Yeah,
here?
yeah, this one. Did we open
That's
that door?
that's a window.
Oh, my bad. Okay,
Sick.
cool.
Wait, that's a
All
window?
right.
Okay, so
So
I'm gonna assume that the party is gonna want to head downstairs, correct?
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, to put the
Uh,
body down.
okay, before you do that, I'm just gonna grab some clothes in the under the tarp that I looked at earlier, and I'd head downstairs with the rest.
Hey,
Is that
Gaston, while you
Yeah,
do that,
okay. If any of them fit me, I'd like to take some simple clothes as well.
You plan on wearing those clothes?
I mean, they can be washed.
I was gonna make mention that while you do that, could you also bring a pair for me?
okay,
I
so
don't
you're
need a
going to
pair.
so you're all taking a pair of clothing. Do you know how much that weighs specifically?
I figured it'd be
Sure, so.
simple clothing.
I mean,
Uh,
simple clothing's for every
no?
person who just asked for it's probably going to weigh about 10 to 20 pounds.
No, I'm just looking for a shirt to put on.
Oh, you're just looking to put clothes on. You're not taking
like
stuff
yeah,
with you. Okay.
like I'd like to just get out of these rags.
You just see a bunch of old gowns for women and just regular stable clothing. So just black pants, white shirts.
Yep,
That's it.
that's wonderful.
Oh yeah, that's
I'd,
fine.
I'd like I'd like to take
Didn't we
those.
already retrieve our clothes?
And
You did
You did.
retrieve clothes, yes.
Oh, we.
Oh, well, then in that case, I don't care.
oh hey, I like the sound of these clothing better.
I'll take black
Okay.
and
Cool.
Okay.
Just note what you're taking as one item real quick as a full outfit so you can move on and not spend the rest of this talking about clothing.
Yeah.
Let's see. What floor are you guys going to?
Well, that would be the first.
First floor.
All right, so I don't really need to note that. So back down on the first floor, let's see. You managed to compile bodies. Hey, it's a wolf. Why is the wolf still there? You managed to
scared me.
compile the bodies up, have the salt ready, clothing tucked away in bags, and for the most part, I believe that's it. What is next?
We're missing 2 more bodies, right?
No, you're
Yeah.
missing one more. Oh
One
wait, I'm
more.
sorry,
Oh,
two more.
one
You're
more.
correct. Yeah, you are correct.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
have the
so
baby
gotta get
and
the
your
baby and a
mother.
mistress.
I have a sneaking
yeah.
suspicion that one of those bodies are down the stairwell.
Yeah, sick. And I have a sneaking suspicion that the baby is inside of the crib.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's go get the crib one first. And all these bodies are prayed over, right?
For now, yeah.
Sick. All right, let's hustle because I don't want to get stopped by Miss Vivian again.
Agreed.
Cool. So, notably enough, as you slowly enter back into the bedroom of the nursemaid, you don't note anything there at all. Going to the baby's room, you note the black shawl that's covering the crib. Uh, y- there's no noise. It's kind of just still in there. Do you
Uh,
pull away the shawl?
All
Yeah.
right, lads, let's get this over
What
with,
of the
and I'll pull
smell?
aside the shard.
Okay. So as you move the Shaw aside, you note the crib, and it seems like it's hasn't been touched at all. Surprisingly enough, you don't notice any body or anything there. The crib's completely empty.
Ah, son of a bitch. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, to the stairwell.
Oh, I know where I know where the baby is. The baby's in the ritual room, which is in the attic, it seems.
Yeah, because I sacrificed something.
Yeah, did we miss a door?
Okay.
There was a door
That one right
upstairs.
there.
There was a
Yeah,
door
it's
in
that
this
one right
floor.
there, behind us. It's behind us. Oh, to the west, to the west.
No, probably no. When I say the door, I mean in the attic.
Oh, okay, I'm that one right here.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
open.
probably what's down the stairwell.
Okay.
Yes, you did actually miss a door. You missed two doors.
Yeah, those
Oh, we
are
did?
there's
Oh,
one right.
shit.
Yeah, there's like one
I'm
to
gonna
the
go ahead
west,
and
one to the north.
open that door. The yeah, that one to the west,
All
and
right.
look into it.
Let's see. So I'm just gonna open them all since you're kind of here.
Also, I want to make sure to reload my crossbow since I haven't done that.
So, notably enough, you open the doors into a side closet area and a bathroom area with full amenities that both would normally have.
The closet. Any shoes in there?
No, this is more of a broom closet, so it just has linens, pillows, towels, things of that nature.
No leather, right?
No leather, no.
Rough,
Just
right?
folded sheets, blankets, things of that. Soap bars.
Rough.
I have to take a quick 30 seconds in the closet to just change out of my warmer clothing.
Um, into what you found.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I guess next upstairs.
Next is
Got it.
upstairs. We got to go down the stairwell.
Oh, I want to be sure to dust the clothing off as well.
Okay. You know that they are slightly itchy.
You're now at disadvantage.
Right. So, heading back up to the attic. Did you miss any doors? You did not miss any other doors. No. Heading back up to the attic, you kind of stand looking down at the spiral staircase. You can hear kind of a murmuring coming from the bottom of it. You're not really sure what it is. Outside of the wind, you can hear it getting sucked down through it. It creates kind of a weird shallow echo. It's a strange sound, and you know it's distinctly there. But again, it's very hard. It's just a strange echoing, low-level thudding noise. But
All right.
again, you stand at the top.
I take a deep breath before I load my crossbow.
On your guard, man.
Oh wait, I don't reload my crossbow. Still afraid.
I'll just start walking.
Right.
Yeah.
So you head down. You surely enough head down more. Do 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 do. You are now notably enough, roughly down 4 levels to realize that you just walked through the entire house and strange winding staircase going straight down.
So going down the winding staircase, were there any doors leading to other floors, or it's just going
No,
straight down?
it's just a it's just a straight staircase. I just showed you the entire map almost. Cool. I forgot to turn the fog on. Luckily, that's nowhere near how big this stupid map is. Um, you manage finally to reach a level that you assume is underneath the stairs. As you reach this level, or I'm sorry, underneath the first floor, as you reach this level, things start to kind of shift. You start to smell a very dank, mildewy odor that's permeating pretty strong throughout this area. You feel kind of cold wind blowing, as if there's some type of movement down here, whether it's water or something that leads out to the air. But most of all, other than that kind of wind, everything's very compact, and you feel kind of a pressure on you. Um, from kind of around you, you can slowly hear a weird sound kind of emitting from the rooms. You can hear a weird chanting, but you're not sure if it's words or just what it is exactly. You just know that it's repeating over and over.
Ah, fuck.
What direction is it coming from?
You can't really tell. It's just coming from like all directions mostly.
I
It's just
slowly go.
permeating slowly.
And then I'm just gonna walk forward then slowly.
Solve, what do you suggest we do since you're a hunter, if I'm not
Well,
mistaken?
be very stealthy and quiet. Listen to your surroundings, please.
Let's track some footprints. Are there
And
any
keep guard.
footprints below us?
Were there any footprints below you? There were
Look.
no footprints now.
Oh,
The
oh, damn.
floor is made of stone. It's not a mud or anything of that sort.
So it's not dusty? Well,
It's
I mean, I
it's
guess it
not
would be dusty.
it's dirty, but there's no kind
Oh,
of
okay.
prints laid in. No
Ah,
tracks
rough.
to speak of.
I slowly
Oh
walk
well.
up towards the east and look down south, peering through the hallway slowly.
Hold on one sec. I need to start moving things around.
Okay. How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Well,
7,
here we
8.
go.
So, let's assume that 8 people times 6 is gonna be like, I don't know, a lot of time.
So, lads, are we going north or south?
South.
I like South. South sounds fun. Does that even
I
works?
slowly
God damn it.
peer down, focusing my eyes down. Focus my eyes down the hallway.
Yo,
Use my perception.
48 seconds is cringe.
Oh, I think you said earlier that dark vision doesn't work, or
We have
Oh,
am I
it
just
doesn't
crazy?
freaking work.
we have light. We have light.
Oh yeah, I still have my sick epic candle. Ha ha ha. I start waving it around.
Stop. Or else
It
you're gonna
goes
make the
out.
thing go out.
Exactly.
Killjoy.
I'm the one keeping the light on.
Yeah.
Man, that bites. Dark vision is just useless.
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah,
guys
it's
have. If you have dark vision, it works. It just gives you a 60-foot view.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so I'll look
Well,
down.
And it gives
with my
you.
dark vision, I'm gonna
So
peer from behind the corner
yeah, same here for south.
to the south.
Use my perception.
Actually, I'm gonna look to the north since he's looking south.
Yeah, yeah. Go for backs.
You don't see anything at all other than just darkness. That's
Oh,
Yeah, that's pretty much what your dark vision would show you. There's nothing to show you. Um, so looking around the corners, both to the north and south. To the north, you see a wall with different kind of concaved areas. To the south, you kind of just peer into the distance and see more walls and concave. You see, notably enough, a fairly tight corridor. It is at this point that,
oh no, oh no.
notably enough, we are going to move into phasing. So with that being said, I'm just going to do phasing of who's here and who's asking questions. So with positioning, what it was, that would make Lucian and Zolth kind of north and south. So we'll start
Technically,
off
I'm
with,
going south.
yeah, that's your south, no?
No, I
No,
technically
south.
I was looking up.
Oh, you were looking, okay, so we'll just switch it.
Yeah.
Cool. So that would start us with Lucian's turn.
So first, I'd like to silently peer to the east.
All right, so with the east, you note down a rather long corridor that's leading to what looks like another wall, and then more just small grooves.
Can I roll a stealth check to remain silent, or that'll only be prevalent when it's needed?
Yeah, it would only need to be done if you can have a reason to do it. Other than that, you can just walk around quietly. based on your perception. If something sees you, it's just going to see you.
Oh,
All right. So walking silently.
Oops.
So I make a hand signal to Zalf, and I continue to the east. And I look up and down, peering up and down.
really didn't make sense.
So as you kind of peer back and forth, you note that you see kind of two slabs of stone, just rather large slabs of stone. Um, in the darkness, you can kind of see that they're engraved. There's wording on them, but from the distance, you can't really tell what they say. But they're both kind of open, and they're kind of opening into these small kind of alcove areas, almost as if looking from the design of them and the way their kind of slabs are built, you could tell that they, what you're about to enter is a crypt area.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, I, we're better to find dead bodies.
That said, you have
Uh,
no idea what's going on because no one actually told you that, and you're still standing back by the stairs.
Oh, rough. Forgot.
well,
Whoops.
I've still got good movement, so I'm gonna go back and
Yeah, again, there's no grid on these maps because I'm dumb. But
Oh.
each one of these is a foot, so you only moved 5, 10. You only moved 10 feet.
yeah, I'm gonna check out the passageway up to the northwest and just peer around the corner.
So you're at 15. So peering around the corner, you note just a dead end. Just kind of ends in that. Oh, I'm sorry, not a dead end. You notice a staircase
Like
going down into
I didn't
darkness.
want to question the DM, but I was like,
Yeah,
those look like
yeah,
stairs.
yeah. You can hear as you kind of head out a little further, a strange chanting that's slowly getting louder.
I wanna quietly go back to the party and relay everything I saw.
So, okay. So relaying back, you more or less all know now that there are crypts to your east and to the north. There's a staircase leading down, and if you pay attention, you can hear faint echoes of somebody or some group chanting.
Okay. So I don't want to sound like that good guy, but if there's a chanting going on, there's probably being someone being sacrificed.
Yeah, so we probably shouldn't waste any time.
I assume as well too.
All right, let's proceed quietly.
Cool. So that still brings back. Yeah, you still have about. What is this? That was 5, 10, 15. So you have 10 feet of movement.
Well, are we gonna move individually or can we move as a group?
You're going to be moving individual for the most part. You can move as a group if you want, just to get around places. But it's just going to be, I'm just going to move one character just for the hell of it.
Well, I'm gonna suggest to the party that we move as a group and convene to the north,
Yes, to the
unless
part.
South wants to check out the south quarter like I did the north.
I assume we have more in that situation, so let's check out the north.
Alright, I'm going to use a party token until I have a reason not to.
Come on,
and
lads, stay quiet.
So at this point, if you want to veer off on your own, you can choose which direction you want to go. That said, I'm just going to go in turn order if you want to. If you want to move as a group, just let me know. So that would just bring up, again, Zolf's turn. I'm just probably going to call you, I know it's Exalt. I'm just going to call you Zolf from
Yeah.
now on.
Yeah, that's better. Okay.
It's 2
So-
syllables.
Fine. Slowly walking up the stairway. I slowly tilt my head to view what's inside. My crossbow in hand.
Like down the stairwell.
Up the stairwells.
Oh, wait, I just realized something. Let me move this. Is this all on the same screen? Hold on one sec. Oh, you can't
Are we
actually
going-
see. Can you see this thing, this menu screen?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can't see that.
Yeah.
We can't see that.
Oh, you can see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Let me hold on a sec. Let me move that. I was wondering about that. I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure you can see anything I put on the screen.
Immersion.
Yeah, right. Anyway, what do we got? All right, so real quick, you're looking down the stairwell at the north, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I'm wondering about something.
And I'm pretty certain we're all moving as a group.
Yep, unless stated otherwise. So as you kind of peer down from where you are, you can see just a table. It looks kind of like a gathering area. There's obvious table with chairs in this kind of like a just an overall den, if you will. That seems pretty much close quarters. Again, four chairs at the east end of the room. To the west, more of what you can see kind of a dark outline of four alcoves. You're not really sure what's in them, but you can kind of see them from where you're at. They kind
About
of
how,
tuck into the wall.
about how far is that
Okay.
chanting we hear?
You could just kind of hear it. You're slowly starting to realize it's coming somewhere from the center or more south of where you are currently.
Is there any language I know? Is there any language that I know of?
Um, you may or may not hear it in whatever you hear it in.
Um, I'll move.
Basically, you're not being you can't make out exactly what they're saying, so
Oh,
you're not sure what language they're speaking.
I'll take like 15, no, 10 feet to the west and stand guard while telling everybody to come close.
So, okay, in the area you're guarding from,
Do I see anything? Use my elven eyesight.
looking down, it clears the room, so you could start seeing the alcoves a little more clearly. In one, you could see kind of a moldy straw mat that's just laid out on the ground.
I assume that's a resting area.
From the other area you're at, with the angle you're at, you can see another area leading down with steps. You're not really sure what's on the other side of that.
What do you see?
One that is.
I know you're whispering, but you're a little too quiet, man. Can't hear you.
Did he die?
I think he doesn't notice that we can't hear him at all.
Is that a thing that just is that occurring?
Oh, there he
Oh,
goes.
yeah, there she is.
He see.
You gotta love this.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, man, your whispering is S tier.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Okay, there. Okay. Sound cut off. My bad. Yeah. That's all.
so relaying. I'll just do it. Relaying it back to the team. Notably enough, you see another staircase going down towards the west. You also note that it seems as if someone's living down here because there are kind of straw mats on the lining different parts of the floor with chairs and whatnot. Notably enough, other than that, it's fairly empty and dank.
Are there any belongings that people who potentially live here?
I have no idea.
Hmm. Okay then.
More
I'll
so,
move.
looking at the alcoves, do I see anything that be worth taking?
Nothing but the straw mat on the floor. There's no belongings whatsoever. Fairly
Shall we
Spartan.
go? Shall we go downstairs or check down south?
Maybe they keep their sacrifice somewhere else before they prepare. Who knows?
I mean, sure. Let's just look at that bottom room.
Very brief. Very.
So moving into the main room,
Should we hide behind the pillars? Some of us.
I mean, if you'd like, you
Yeah.
note that the alcove room has a straw pillow. And looking south, you also notice that there just seems to be more rooms
Oh.
with alcoves in them. So you're noting that there just seems to be way more people here than previously saw. Wall-wise, you note that's pretty much it for the rooms. They're just hiding
Kester.
4 beds. You see the stairwell to your west, as well as knowing you can go back and go south. That said, I'm going to move on based on just that to, let's see, let's go to Jotun. Let you decide which direction we go. Are we going to the west, or are you going to go back and discover more about the crypts, or are you going to go to the south?
Um, I guess since we've already covered as much as what we've already done so far, I guess we go back and go down.
So this way or this way?
The other way.
Cool.
This way? If we're going this way, then I'd like to break from the group.
Yeah, I'll also follow Lucian.
Like, I'd rather
Okay.
keep getting some. Like, we're still hearing the chanting on that side over there, right?
I mean, you're hearing the chanting on every side.
Oh.
Well, still,
It's
I'd like to go over there.
it's just surrounding you.
Kester and Lucian.
So, notably enough, you note just like above, there are 2 separate alcoves and corridors leading off to the left and the right, as far as a southern one, or as well as a southern one leading directly south. You could see that directly south of you, there seems to be a kind of a dining table of some sort with trash littered around the floor around it, almost like a commissary area or a cafeteria area, just muddy and dirty.
How long were these guys down here?
Oh boy. I don't
More
think that we can
importantly,
reason with them.
So I'm gonna note you.
more importantly, where the guests, the so-called guests.
So, as you are kind of in the midst of this area, would you like to traverse to the, let's just go east, west, or south, or north, because you have 4 directions you can go in now.
West.
So, heading more into the west, know the layout. It's pretty similar to the one before it. You note 2 doors to your north and to your south. Standing in front of them, or rather, your left and right, standing in front of them, kind of just like glancing them over, trying to figure out which is which. You note on each of the doors there's carved names, since you're close enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Can I
sorry.
like discern the names?
So on your right side, you note the name Rosavalda Durst, and on the left you note Thornbold Durst. The seals of the crypts you're looking at are rather small, and you immediately note these are the crypts of both of the children, Rose and Thorn.
Okay. I'm gonna go back and then to the east on the other side.
These are the crypts. Why are the bodies not there?
That is an interesting question.
Maybe we came before they could finish up.
So immediately to the other side, you see on the crypts to your left and right the names Gustav Durst and Elizabeth Durst.
Knowing our luck, might not be true, but Elizabeth's body is here.
So real quick, I guess while that's happening, we'll move back on to let's see. Other than exploring or looking over the bodies, is there, or not bodies, the crypts, is there anything else you want to do in this area?
As of right now, I don't think so.
Okay. So I'm going to kind of keep you at this location then. Let's see. Let's go with Vimic. What are you doing at this moment as the numerous branches are starting to branch off and you're finding crypts and just just sleeping areas? Is that nap time? Is that what I'm getting?
Yep.
It's
Might
like
be
it.
out.
Oh, cool. Going back to Gaston then. Gonna get some barbarian telling me something.
Um. Okay, so I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna backtrack and continue down south.
Cool. This way, here.
Yeah, and enter west, the westward corridor.
How so are you doing this? Are you just walking around the corner? Are you doing this silently, skillfully? Are you looking around? Like,
Silently, and taking it slowly. Make sure I don't step on anything that could like a bone snapping. I'm gonna make sure I'm not gonna make a lot of sound.
all right. Um, you're going to try at least, I hope. So looking towards the west, you note that the hall starts immediately and then goes north. It kind of just follows around and it goes down a set of dark steps. As you kind of glance past each of the areas, you don't notice anything, but you do notice the chanting is increasingly getting louder. Where you're standing, you're slowly starting to make out the chant um, as a common language. You can hear the words, "He is the land, he is ancient," repeating, just repeating over and over as you slowly get down and note that there's another kind of dead end to your corridor. Looking around the corner, you can go south, but there doesn't seem to be much else for quite some time, as that leads to just another staircase. To the west, another staircase as well. At this juncture, would you go west or south?
I'm gonna go west.
All right. So positioning you at the bottom of the steps just so you can kind of look out and see what's beyond the staircase area. You know the long walk down the corridor directly into another room. You notice a few ways that the corridor moves to the south of the door and to the north, notably an open hall. You could see looking up that there's like what looks to be a well of some sort in the same area.
I'm gonna go ahead and look around the corner, and if there's no one there, just enter and look around.
All right. So peering around the corner, you note that this is the largest room you've seen so far in the underground area. Notably enough, it leads directly back to the same room that others were in. You could see a few things in this room. There's way more bed areas, or at least areas that lead to different rooms that you can see. Um, Entering the room, it's pretty silent and barren. As you head, you note that there is a 4-foot diameter well shaft. Looking over it, you can see a 3-foot high stone lip that descends. Looking down, you're not sure, but it looks like it's well over 30 feet of water filled into this like little cistern. It has a wooden bucket that hangs from a rope and pulley mechanism as well that's bolted on the crossbeam above it. You can see it kind of neatly just floating above the water. Noting each part of the room and each side of the room, uh, you're kind of bizarrely noting that there's a five-sided kind of geometric shape to the room of sorts. This kind of wears you a bit as you kind of start looking around. You're not really sure what's in the room, but as you start kind of looking and poking around the room, you could start seeing that these areas lead to just different kind of more advanced sleeping areas. As you kind of go around, you note the different areas that you're discovering before leading off to different areas.
Are those chests?
Um, Notably enough, looking room to room, you do see chests in each room. Let me just kind of walk over what you would be walking through. So starting from the north, peering into this room, you could see that there's a chest and a small bed. Same with the next room, same with the other rooms. So you're kind of met with each room having a chest and a bed, just kind of neatly put together. Looking towards the southern rooms, you discover that they are not extra areas, but they just kind of lead to the same rooms, just bedrooms that have chests in them. You note five altogether, kind of spirally placed in the room.
I'm
In
gonna
a
go ahead. Oh,
no, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say I'm gonna go ahead and open one of the chests.
Oh, Gaston.
Hello? Hello?
So
See,
moving them in because that's pretty much the area they were going in anyway. So um, as you open the chest in this room in particular, you note that inside it there are 16 ravens studded coins. They're
Ooh.
just pretty large gold coins. I'd say they're about the size of a quarter, maybe a little bigger. On the front of them, they are imprinted again with the same kind of gold lacquer, but on the front, they have a younger man's face on them, kind of staring directly at you, almost disapprovingly. On the back, they have a large raven, kind of spread out, looking over um, just a tree-lined path. You flick it in your hand and grab it as you note it's as good as any other type of gold. You note that the pouch you found it in, kind of gently tucked into the chest, seems to be a bit stringier than most leather pouches. Looking it over just from a visible reference, you note that it's made out of human skin.
Oh.
Oh.
With that, I'm going to go back to Kester. What are you doing currently?
Well, I'll go to the room next to him and check that chest.
Inside that room with the chest, you note that it has three little small, just moss agates. These just almost swampy colored dark gems. Um, Inside a folded like black cloth. You're not really sure of the wealth, but they look fairly expensive, as the cloth is also very soft and almost like a felt. It looks fairly expensive as well.
Ooh. Well, these are nice. These are nice. I'll just tuck them away in my bag. Do those count as trinkets?
No, those would just be kind of currency items, so they don't really have a weight. Just note them.
All right. So three agates and one black soft leather, soft cloth. Okay. From there, I guess I'll move down to the next room.
All right. So let's see. Next room. Inside, you find the exact same layout. Did you want to look at the chest?
Yes, sir.
So, as you open that chest, you note that there seems to be a black leather eye patch in it that has a small carnelian that's sewn into it. It's just kind of a small red gem that's like almost as dark as a ruby, but it's cut to be more of an emerald.
Oh. So wait, I kind of zoned out. A black leather patch and a ruby.
So it's a black leather eye patch that has a ruby sewn into it, like embedded in it.
Ah, okay. I'm gonna take that. Definitely gonna take that, and use it as a fashion item for later. But yeah, I'm definitely taking that and putting that in the bag.
Cool. I'm gonna move on to Sotero. What are you doing currently?
Well, I was staying with the strangest of the group, but is am I able to see in this room? Like, is it well lighted? Since I don't have the best sight in darkness.
It is pretty low lit. So for everybody who has dark vision, it is a dim room. For you, it would be a pitch black room.
I need to see if anything cool. Um, Using my senses, am I able to hear Kester?
You would be able to hear him because he's making weird now noises to your
Giggling
west.
Cool.
often.
Carefully, I take 5 feet. I take 10 feet of movement towards that direction, sticking my hand and staying low level, just to not knock anything over. And
All right.
I'll take another 10 feet of movement into that direction.
You manage to kind of hobble and feel your way past the beams towards Kester's giggling.
I'll whisper, yes, it's you.
See, I found some cool stuff.
I can't see that cool stuff. I don't really have what you guys have.
Ah, you don't have good eyes. I know how that feels. Anyways,
Um, could you
uh,
accompany me while we're in this situation? I don't wish to be, you know, the next one sacrificed.
sure. I mean, I am a good guy after all. I do good guy things, so I'll hook you up, boss.
Do you happen to have any fireflies with you? Or, well, fireflies or um,
Uh, yeah,
as old
uh, I have a candle. You can have a candle
well,
if you like.
yeah, I'll use that, thank you. Is it
Mm.
lit? Or is it just so
Well,
sticks and wax?
has it expired yet, Mr. J?
No, you haven't been in there long enough for it to.
So wait, you said
Sick.
this is
I hand
dim
over
light,
the
right?
candle for everyone else that's not him.
I'm
Alright.
sorry. What was the other comment?
No, I was saying you said this is dim light, right? For those who don't have dark vision.
No, for those who have dark vision, it would be a low light setting. It would be dim because it's pitch black. For those of so they see 60 feet. They can't see 120. For those of you who don't have dark vision, it would be pitch black. You would need something to see, or else you can't see.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So, oh, that's creepy. So Sotero currently has a candle now, and I'm just going to be a gem and say it's completely lit, and it has been magically lit the whole time because it has only been about 2 hours, and the
Oh.
candle wasn't going to go out in 2 hours. So, currently you have low light, so Sotero can now see 60 feet in front of his face.
That's
In
fine.
light.
I'll look over back to Kester. Hey, have you? That's a room, right? Did you explore the second? I think that's the room beneath me, south of me.
Oh no, I haven't explored those two rooms yet. But I'm sure they'll hold some goodies. These two have.
So I'll head over there.
Okie doke. So, inside the room you find a chest. Do you open the chest?
Now, can I examine the rest of the room?
Can you do what?
I look in the room under the bed.
Okay.
Where she was.
You examine under the bed and you note just a mouse or two, kind of shocked to see you and scurry out. You hear them kind of squeak as they run through the different halls into the darkness. Other than that, you don't find anything underneath the bed other than some dust and cobweb.
It won't be troublesome later on. Okay. I'll open the chest.
All right. Inside the chest, you find an ivory hairbrush with silver bristles. It looks to be a rather expensive hairbrush.
Okay. That's the only thing in the chest, right?
That is the only thing in the chest, yes.
Oh, I'll pocket the ivory hairbrush and make my way back to Kessler and do my turn.
Okay. From there, we're gonna move a bit ways back to. We're skipping over. You went down here, so you're over here somewhere. Actually, you'd be over here too. Bennett, what are we doing?
Uh, okay, so I'm gonna head straight south to the cafeteria,
Okay.
and I'll look southwards.
Okay. So from the area you're currently standing in, I imagine you don't want to make tons of noise, so you're just kind of peeking around. Looking down to the south, you see kind of a rather quick corridor that just ends and then immediately goes to the west. Did you want to follow it?
Yeah, but to the next turn, I'm gonna still look around the corner.
All right. Kind of just pacing yourself a bit slower. You look all the way down and you can note that it's just a very long corridor. There is an exit directly to the west of it and to the east, but outside of that, it just continues to kind of go for a little bit until ending. You could see at the end of the hall, there's just a little notch that shows you can go somewhere to the east.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. That's gonna go into a stairwell down that way.
Okay, I'm gonna step into the crossroads and try to listen around to see which direction the chanting is the most prevalent in.
So you can easily hear that the chanting gets louder to the west. However, as you kind of stand there, you note you also hear kind of a strange crumbling sound directly to your south and directly to your east. You're not quite sure what the sound is, but it is a very strange kind of almost a scratching under the earth. So you have these weird sounds kind of converging on you. To your west, you have the sound of chanting, but to your east and south, you have these just scratching, heavy.
That can't be good. I'll head down towards the east. Just
Okay.
really quietly.
All right. So as you head down towards, you said the east.
Yes.
All right. You note that there's a wall, and then it immediately kind of goes down to the south. So as you step, you can hear the crawling sound and the scratching sound get just incredibly loud and kind of just take over as you hear kind of this burst, and then another burst, and then another burst. As you kind of see this creature just come up from ground and grab your legs and try to drag you down, go ahead and make a check for me, or save.
Shit. Okay then.
Oh, walk.
You said it's a save?
Yeah, it's just a dex save. Or it's a dex
Okay.
throw. It's just a dex something.
Okay.
Check. Dex check.
Give me a sec. Okay. So my class abilities get. No, that's a check. That's saving throw. Okay, so that doesn't go off. Yep, that's. Oh boy.
Oof. So with that, you're immediately kind of grabbed and dragged down under the earth. That's gonna end your turn. So while this is happening, the creature starts to make a scraping and a loud noise. The only one who hears it is Jotun, who can hear kind of this weird kind of growling sound and scratching sound from the south. To everyone else, you have no clue what's going on. And with that, they kind of just crawl back underneath. We're gonna go back to hey, is Jada, are you alive? Or are you dead?
Hmm.
Oh, there you are. Kind of wanted to give you a little turn before I go like returns and stuff.
Hmm.
Mm. Yeah, what Jada said. Damn, they're still doing onus and stuff. Thought that dude shot himself or something. Cool. What are you doing currently? What's currently happening is your party is slowly spreading out into this dark kind of cavern. Things are just kind of starting to slowly heat up. Also, do you have a dark vision? I'm not sure if Goliaths get dark vision. Probably should have looked.
Is your mic not working?
I don't believe.
Okay, in that case, you're going to be bumbling in the dark a bit. So let me know what you're doing, and yep, you're just kind of picking directions so you can explore the crypts to discover the names on the rest of the crypt doors. You can go south or you can go west. Yeah, place is pretty big.
God, do we have to bury the bodies down here? Hmm. Let's go all the way back up. Oh, God. West is back upstairs, isn't it?
I'm going west. The last do not have dark vision. Great, so you're just gonna half speed it. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, West is
Yeah,
good.
it doesn't matter. Bang, bang. It'll only matter if you get into some trouble and you have to clink, clink, clink. You fall in the well. Yeah, let's just have you. You fell in the well. There you go. You're all wet. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, so you head west and you manage to follow the different stream of conniving voices down to where all the treasure loot has been. Noting that you are positioned with a great many of your teammates, there is some gloating going on as there's still a treasure chest ransacked, as well as a staircase to the east that goes back up slightly and leads towards more chanting.
Conniving.
Hey, man. Yeah, you would. So, inside this room, as you kind of feel around the walls, you note something wooden with a small metal groove. As you lift it up, you can hear the creaking sounds opening to a, well, filling back into it. You note that it's something sharp and you cut your finger open. Poking it a little gentler, you note that it seems to be a sword of some sort, smaller than most swords. So you can only guess it's a short sword. You're not sure what kind of short sword it is, however. right? Cool. You pick up the short sword and you well, put it to your side. Again, you're gonna want to identify it at some point, as you just know it as a small blade. With that, notably enough, you don't note any other treasures in the room. Um, Picked clean, sadness and bark. You can go east or back the way you came. All directions lead back to where you came, basically. Sure you will. Sure you will. I'm with it. So heading back east, you know the note that well, you have no idea where you are, and everything just seems kind of strange. But feeling around, you can go south or to the east, continuing upstairs. You can feel in front of you after almost stumbling and tripping down them. South we go. Where we stop, no one knows. Uh, so, kind of bumbling through the darkness, you continue down south as you go. Uh, Due to the darkness, do you want to head completely down? I'm sorry, I wasn't sure. Like down this way, or where did you want to stop? Because technically these are 5, 10, 15, 20. So at the end of the hall. Cool. So as you continue down, you note nothing because, well, you can't see anyway. As you, however, get past a bit of kind of the floor, you note that the floor kind of breaks and shatters open as you fall directly into a spike pit. Um, right? Go ahead and make a deck save at disadvantage for me.
Do your best. No, no, no. You just roll it twice and you pick the lowest number.
Yeah, you just roll it twice, and the lowest number's your, yeah.
Yeah, okay, you kind of want to. I think you might want to cover that on the west side of the screen.
I want to cover what side of the screen?
West side of the screen. Is that like open to us to see? Does that matter if we saw it?
This thing?
Oh, never mind. I thought it was like a secret or whatever.
Nah, man. Uh, if I do goofs like that, it's just because I forgot the wrong button, but I don't normally unveil things like that. Thanks, though. Jesus Christ, you haven't rolled yet?
Oh, good God. Do not do what he just said. Just
Nah,
roll
listen.
the dice
You
the
just
same
make
way.
2 rolls. You just do a d20 plus whatever your mod is, and a d20 plus whatever your mod is. So that's
Okay,
one, and
now
I'll
roll
roll the
it
other
again.
one. It's definitely going to be that one, though.
Either way.
Never mind, it's going to be that one.
Oh,
Mm.
good.
Right? So you kind of slip directly in the trap. Two of the wooden spikes go directly through both your leg and your kind of mid torso area, kind of just grazing your rib. Um,
Good God.
with that, you're kind of stabbed directly through your side. You slowly start to bleed out. You're unconscious as well.
Oh God.
How deep was that pit? I couldn't tell you. Neither could Vimic, sadly.
Yep, Vimic is kind of not healthy.
Nope, Vimic's out. Because of this situation, there's a few things. One, uh, if Vimic fell and makes a sound, which obviously Vimic would, unless Vimic's mute, you would be able to hear the echoing from your area you're in. So you are aware that Vimic just screamed for help before
Oh,
dying, basically.
oh God. No, not
So
Vimic. We must help.
that
Yeah.
said, because of the way this is set up, it's still very turny based. So go ahead and roll a death save for me, would you?
Thank you.
Whew. Wow. Okay.
Jesus
So
Christ.
that's gonna count as two failures, just so you're aware, and that ends your turn. We go back to Lucian.
Still got a chance?
I'm sorry.
But you still got a chance?
Yeah, I mean it's 2 out of 3 fails. Definitely still has a chance. It is your turn though. You can hear the beckoning scream of pain that engorges Vimic before everything falls silent. The sound came directly from the southeast.
Yeah, I'm gonna head on over there cautiously. I'm readying my crossbow.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, it cannot be. Blame the luck. Rolled a 3, but then rolled a 1. They not cheat. Also, I rolled 2 bad. It doesn't matter. You're only supposed to roll 1, so you got a 3, so you only get 1 bad. I don't know why you rolled more than once. Cool. You're gonna go over, but cautiously. So as you kind of turn the corner, you don't see. Well, actually, you would see technically. You see kind of the upper half of Vimic sticking out of the spike pit. Um,
Ooh, I
kind of
thought it was deep or something.
a bit bloodied. You can kind of run over and see that through her leg or his leg and his side are spears kind of sticking out, covered in blood. He just seems to be barely kind of breathing and seems to be in intense pain.
But how much would I have the movement to go and tell the party what's up with this and then come back and help?
Let's see, since that was what? Uh, no, that was actually all your movement.
Oh, I suppose I'll make an attempt to pull Vimic out of there.
Cool. Make a strength check for me. That's actually going to be a little hard to do.
Yo, 22? Let's rock.
Yeah, that'll do it. So you managed to drag Vimic's body out of the pit. Um, Notably enough, because Vimic's been removed from the pit, the pain is subsiding slightly, but the danger is still pretty much prevalent. Do you have any way of recovering, healing, slash any of
I
that stuff?
proficient in medicine if I'd be able to make that check. And I'd be able
Uh,
to wounds.
uh, yeah, you just have to make sure you have something to wrap slash wounds in if you're doing anything medical to it.
Yep, I'm gonna tear a piece off of my old clothes.
Cool. Go ahead and make that check for me. What is this? Stone's endurance. You can focus yourself and occasionally shrug off injury when you take damage. Reaction roll.
Alright, let me go
Wait,
grab my
I couldn't use this. I mean, you can't use that if you're not alive.
just like the relentless endurance, something like that. You were already dead.
Yeah, like if you didn't get taken out, like it did 14 damage, you have 14 health, so that wouldn't have really came in handy. because you'd actually have to actually do this.
Here we go. 18.
Cool. So that's enough to recover from at least. Let's just play the normie game. Um, yeah, that'll work. So, you managed to stabilize Vimic. This puts Vimic at 1 health.
So looking at Vimic's short sword, what kind of thing is it? I'm just curious.
You could see that it's a silver short sword that has a magical imbuing, if you will. It's usually when you kill them and just throw them into the pit again, man. I'm just saying.
So is Vimic conscious?
Vimic is conscious with 1 health, yes.
Ah,
Whoa.
lucky.
Bro.
I'm gonna help Vimic over to Taro, not letting any of my previous intentions slip through.
Gotcha. So we're just gonna drop that off and end your turn. This is gonna bring up Exalth's turn. So in the room, seeing that Vimic's being brought back with again 1 health, you kind of have some time to look over the situation. Please note that the direction, based solely on Vimic's encounter, tells you that there's a lot of danger happening in that direction that you probably want to be very careful with in terms of traversal.
All right then.
Why can't
I
I
shall
get rid
walk.
of this skill? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. The first thing I have to do is walk up to Wait, is there any torches around? Like any like torches on the walls that are like unlit?
Are there any torches on the walls that are unlit? No, there's no torches whatsoever. Like littered around. It's like a completely pitch black den.
Damn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna like slowly walk up towards Vivek and say, "Hey, I'm behind you. Hold up," and like put my hands on his back and begins like to emit a pollen, like spray some pollen on his back, heal him using Q wounds.
Cool. All right, go ahead and I guess roll for that.
Done. As he put his hand in front of as I put hand in front of Vivek, I like spray out a poppin, a pollen that rapidly heals his own wounds. That is that's one amount of it. And as for that, as my max action, I walk towards the ops. I go straight to the east, and as soon as I walk up the final stair, I'll take one of my bows and throw it on top of the stairs. See if it make any sounds.
You're gonna take. I'm sorry. You're gonna take your
Oh,
bow and throw it at the
no, no,
stairs.
no, no. One of the crossbows and throw it on top of the floor in front of me to us. Make a sound. A dropping sound.
What direction? East to the stairs?
No. Yes, the
Oh,
stairs.
like east, right here.
Yeah, on top.
Okay. Okay. You throw the bolt at the stairs. You hear it kind of click and bounce off, but there's nothing odd. I guess you could discern about this sound.
Okay then. I'll continue walking up. I'll pick it up and continue walking. Make my way down south.
Sure. So about 10
No, no,
feet.
no, no, not south. Like
Not
walk
south.
up the stairs. Walk up
Walk
the stairs. Then
the
turn,
stairs.
then turn
Turns.
south.
Okay. Cool. Great. So you enter back into the cafeteria room. You see just bones littering the ground with your low light. You also note that to the east there's a another kind of door that stretches off. In the cubby area, you can see kind of something sitting there. Um,
Use my
Not really noticed before. It just seems to be kind of a lump of flesh that's kind of in a weird sack.
using my elven eyes, what I be like as I go slowly closer, use my perception where I see that slowly closer.
You quite literally see a strange kind of wormy sack that's kind of transparent. Inside, you can see organs and just different things kind of moving, like smoothly pushing itself around. At the top of the bag, for some reason, it's kind of pulsating. You can see this weird, um, I don't know, like it's almost as if a large bony structure kind of like locked inside, and it's kind of slowly peeking up and down as it pulsates, with the
Oh,
different pieces of flesh kind of moving in and out of it. It seems to be
oh.
moving slightly more as you approach it.
I walk backwards from it.
So as you go ahead and walk backwards from it, you notice that it slowly starts slowing down. It kind of suddenly stops, not giving off any movement anymore.
Okay. Then. Walking down south towards the corridor, I take another bolt and throw it against the wall. Not the wall. I'm on the floor, but where it lands.
You don't note anything suspicious as it lands on the floor in front of you.
Do I hear anything? Any
Uh,
chanting?
you certainly hear chanting coming from the south west, but you don't hear anything other than that.
Okay. I slowly walk stuff again. I throw my bolt on the floor again
Which direction do you throw your bolt?
to the south, like past the corner.
So throwing it around the corner, it kind of bounces and kind of ricochets randomly off to the side. You hear kind of a weird scattering sound, kind of right under the dirt, kind of scratching a bit.
Hmm. Can I go investigate it?
Heading back
But
out
at distance.
south, okay. Um, from a distance from where the sound is, you can just kind of investigate that the sound was made and it's coming from the south area. You can't really make too much out other than that.
Okay. I like to which way did the arrow bolt ricochet off? Downstairs?
Um, Actually, that's a good question. Go ahead and roll a d4.
Okay. 4.
So it bounced to the south.
Okay. Um. Do I still hear the clicking sound?
You hear scratching, but it's quieter. There's nothing like clicking anymore.
Yeah, I
It
saw
seems
like.
that to the area where the bolt is where most of the sound went.
Mm. Okay. I'm gonna slowly tiptoe to retrieve that bolt.
So as you get down to where the bolt is and you go to grab it, you can hear kind of a scratching underneath the surface. Immediately, a creature kind of springs its arm up directly in front of you and just grabs at your leg. You can kind of feel a dragging sensation. You see two more kind of pop up next to you and to the south of you. Go ahead and make a deck save for me.
Wonderful.
Note you're making it at disadvantage.
Yeah, that's a bad. Right. Get that. Ooh. 5. Ooh, 20.
Oh, that's a good roll,
Damn.
right?
Hmm.
I love this. I love this story, man.
It's good times. Your body is dragged under the earth quickly and you dissipate. With that, that's going to end your turn. Let's see. We went there, there, there. Then we're. Okay, cool. So, that brings us back to the young Jotun who is standing between four crypts, just, hanging out in the darkness. What is that? Raid Legends? Is that it? Is that what we're doing? Little
Raid
Shadow Legends.
Legends.
Good times.
I guess kind of confused on where the noise was coming from. I'm gonna head towards it, a bit wary. Mm,
What's that? Sorry.
Oh, I'm gonna go south towards where I heard the sound coming from.
Cool. So as you walk into the southern room, you note directly to your left-hand side, there's kind of just a weird kind of sack that's kind of in this general location here. It seems to have a smearing kind of pustule mucus behind it, kind of carrying it. So it seems as if it was in a different position. It kind of just sits there with different flesh organ pieces moving in and out as it kind of just like pulsates gently.
It's pulsating.
Yeah, it's pulsating. You can kind of see the inside organs kind of moving around in this weird kind of liquid through this slightly transparent kind of skin.
I I'm gonna keep away from that. That sounds disgusting.
All right, so you kind of slowly make your way around it. Did you want to go south or towards the west?
I'm gonna go to the west.
Okay. So crossing through and heading back down the steps, you note that to the south there's a pit opened up, and there's more steps to the west. From the, do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
So from the low light, you can see in the distance some of your party members in the room to the west, kind of discussing something.
I'm gonna head to. I'm gonna go towards them.
So entering the room, you meet back up with Lucian, Vimic, Sotero, and Kester with Gaston as well. I'm gonna move you guys back.
Look at that. Most of the gang's here.
Uh,
Maybe
did
the rest-
you did you guys happen to come across the guy with the mask? I lost sight of him earlier, and I don't know where he went. Actually,
Not quite. I had to stand there as all these treasure chests got raided.
Well, I'm the guy with the mask.
the other one.
There's a guy with a mask.
Well, I can't really recall what his name was.
Oh, you mean Bennett?
Not Bennett or something, yeah.
Yeah, that guy. Didn't see where he went.
I was mostly with Kester.
Well, I doubt the young man would have much difficulty.
So, with that, as you guys are all kind of in the room, movement-wise, there's only really the south areas to explore. You note that the chanting again is heaviest coming from the south. So, as a whole party, I'm going to kind of just have you guys make your way somewhere. So I'm gonna kind of toss you south until somebody. I'm kind of gonna put you right there, and you
Um,
guys
how wide is the pit?
pass the pit.
Yeah.
Actually, since you guys are together, we can actually explore the pit a bit up close, since some of you guys can see it. So coming upon the pit, you note that it is a 10-foot deep pit. It seems to be rotted away at the sides where the planks kind of fell through. Some of the rotten planks were kind of chiseled and carved into spears. You can note that amongst some of the rotting spears, there's some very fresh ones as well, as if somebody kind of strategically placed things in. You can see the fresher ones are covered in blood, Vimic's blood specifically, as Vimic kind of uses the candle to oversee the pit and just shakes his head. You manage to traverse it by just going around it easily enough, heading south a little more. So from this area, you can go more to the south, which you note is just another stairwell leading down. In full disclosure, as you kind of go down and around the staircase, you can note that it continues to spiral down. You hear the loudest chanting at the top of the staircase here as it goes down into darkness.
Oh, I'm not going down another floor.
To your east, you have two pathways to take. You can go south or east down another corridor. You note that in this direction, the chanting is getting lower, but there's still various noises to be heard. You can hear kind of to the east and to the south a strange scratching of some sort. Which direction would you guys like to go in? You can go west down the steps, south or east.
Hmm. I'm gonna suggest east.
The stairs. We went back.
Anybody disputing the whole go east?
Perhaps we should look for our missing teammate and go south.
Speaking of, I actually heard the weird scratching noises earlier after Bennett went down here.
Do I know do I see a place? Can I see where the scratching noise is coming from?
Can you see it? You know that it's around you to the east and the south. You can't physically see where it's coming from though.
Can I shoot a? I'm gonna shoot a crossbow bolt at the general direction I feel like it's coming from,
Cool. Which direction would that be?
eastward.
All right. Give me one sec.
I can tell it's coming from the ground, right?
You can tell this. Well, it's coming from the ground and the walls, so you
Okay.
can tell it's coming from. Yeah. So shooting it, the crossbow bolt down to the. You said the east.
East.
So shooting the bolt to the east, you note immediately, the ground kind of gives way directly to the east. You could see a hand pop up and just grab through the ground. You see kind of a mound of flesh covering, or coming through the dirt as you see like one eye just kind of looking at you all. Um, as it kind of grabs at the bolt and then kind of peers up, making a strange screeching noise. You can kind of hear the ground kind of shift around you, um, completely.
I reload my crossbow bolt.
Quickly, could I tear the cloth of the simple clothes and wrap it around my two hand axes and light them on fire?
Nah, you really can't do all that in the time frame. That said, roll for initiative, would you?
I have time to load my crossbow.
You can load it on your turn. It's like an automatic thing. Like every turn, you pretty much load your crossbow. That said, yeah, initiative, and then
Yo, I always go last. I have +4.
Zion, add all that stuff up, would you? Or at least put order.
I got a +4. I always go last.
Quick question: who was the first one to roll? Was that Jotun?
I mean, no one else beat a 20. Oh, Kester beat it. 21.
Oh, Jotun. So, Vimic's a 10, Jotun's a 20, Lucian's a 5, Casper's 21, Gaston is 13, and I'm a 14.
And then all mine are down there somewhere, so have fun with that. Ha ha
Um,
ha ha.
Yeah, zombie 1, 2, 3. Jesus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that order.
So basically, two zombies will be ahead of, the whole party, besides two members.
So during this planning stage, frontliners, get on there. I'll support.
Yeah, I'm going to move away and I'll close my Bible.
Like, I suggest you move to the west passageway.
I can't even do any actions, okay.
I mean, can we place ourselves?
Yeah, you can. You took them for surprise, so it's not really a surprise issue.
So,
So-
Serene,
All right, frontliners, if you're in good shape, please take the south and east corridors, and I'll support from the center. And Sotero, you step either to the north or the west.
Yeah, I was gonna survey the area of the west and kind of hang around there.
And Kester, what's your plan?
Um, I um, huh. I've been doing a test, so I haven't been paying attention very well. Oh, we're surrounded. Well, not really surrounded, but
Now
yeah,
we
yeah,
took
yeah.
these. We're making
I'm
a
just
plan.
gonna, yeah, I'm
Frontliners.
gonna slap on Blade Ward and probably try to. Well, I can't really get by any of you without getting in range, so I kinda can't really do much right now.
I mean, can you throw spells like over people?
No.
And that would really be convenient.
Yeah, they would be, but I cannot do that. So unfortunately, I literally just have to slap on Blade Ward, and I literally can't do anything else.
You can throw the stuff from around the corner, or you can just ask someone to move out the way for a second.
Oh yeah, you're definitely right. This is
Yeah,
why you're the brains of the party.
that's what I'm gonna do when my turn rolls around anyway, and I'll ask Mimic to just stand aside for a sec while I take a shot.
1d2 divided by 2.
Okay, so could you
Well,
support Gaston while I support Vimic? I'll
Yes,
just
sirree.
move slightly up to give you space to throw spells.
hey,
Yeah,
while
sure.
waiting for you know, the whole turn
And
thingy things there.
Sotero, you're actually in a pretty good spot, so assist from there.
Thanks, Silent. Alright, so I got my stuff here. Alright, cool.
So
Alright.
frontliners, how's your health? Are you in good fighting order? Oh, actually, there hasn't been combat, so of course you are.
7 out of 12.
7 out of 12? When did you take damage?
Back in the beginning.
Hey, I'm sorry, Guy, what was your cure wounds for Vimic?
For the 10.
So 11 out of 14?
Yes.
Alright.
Wait. Gaston, how is your health? Are you bloodied and battered? Can we get a quick health check and out of your maximum?
Yeah, so real quick, Kester's 3-7, Jotun's 7-12, Gaston's 5-15, Vimic's 11-14, Cicero is 10-10, Bennett's 9-9, Lucian's 13-13, Exalt is 10-11.
Do any of you have like a close range weapon I can use? I'm still a fighter here. I can take Gaston's spot since hit probably kill him. Someone could pass me a short sword. So I sort of went towards Mimic's direction. Well, yeah, I need. Can one of you pass me something that I can fight with?
I'm just gonna glare at the zombies and say I can still fight.
You see the creatures kind of look back at you and make strange gurgling noises. Nothing,
So be young man, and get yourself killed.
So
As
that said, hoping planning stage was all right for
Um,
you. We're
Oh,
gonna,
can I planning stage? We can move ourselves around, right?
yeah, you could choose where you're starting, but I'd rather you just do that on your turn. So I'm gonna just start the turns, so we're not like spending too much time. Just
all right.
so, Kester, you're starting. Where are you positioning mostly? Think about positioning as if these things just came out of the ground.
Okay. I just kind of want to be right where I am. Can I
Alright.
get around like that position, that post in between Lucien and well the post?
Like here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could put you there. It's not a big deal.
Would I be able to see the? Okay. Yeah, I was about to say.
You'd be able
Would
to
I
look
be able to
around the
see-
cover, so you'd be technically in half cover, looking around the corner.
Sick. All right. So from there, gonna just where's my phone? I'm in the middle of a test, so you know how it is. But spells. Okay, so with this opportunity, I'm just gonna. How do I make this exciting? How do I make Acid Splash more exciting? I'm just gonna put slap blade ward on my chest, and then I'm just gonna back away to the other pillar and just wait. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. That would bring up Jotun's turn.
I thought you were gonna acid splash.
Yeah, well, you'll be fine. 6
Wait,
damage, you'll live,
you did what?
or you won't.
He didn't do anything actually.
Oh,
Pretty
that's
much,
oh,
to be
that's
honest.
great.
Yeah.
So like considering with the ground, does it look like it's like quicksand or some sort of thing? Like they just
So, notably enough, looking at the ground they're in, it's solid all the way around. Like if you slam down your foot, there's nothing soft about it. They just seem to be able to grind their way through it, almost making it a traversal means. But it's nothing special about it. It's not quicksand.
okay. So they're like not like sticking halfway through the ground or anything.
Currently, based on the timing, they are, I wouldn't say prone, but they are still in the ground. So they're kind of pushing themselves up through the ground. Originally, they were trying to grab at you, but there was nothing to grab because the bolt was shot at them.
Um. So like moving towards the zombie, yeah, closest to me. So like the one to my right, I guess. I'm gonna like grab at it to. I'm gonna grab at it and try to like slam it into the ground.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check. Ah,
I roll a 20 per.
on the downside. So as you go to
Mhm.
grab the, I guess, ghoul, it just kind of like tears at you and it bites down on your hand, uh, trying to chew it as hard as it can. It doesn't really do too much damage in the effect as it doesn't do anything at all, but it does stop you from grappling it. Um, that's probably going to end your turn unless you have any movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna back off on it.
So as you go to back off, you note that it still has your hand in its mouth, and it's moving with you. You're actually dragging it out of the ground. As you kind of pop back, you pop it out of the ground, and he gets to like one knee, still kind of
That,
gnawing at your arm.
that's not an option for me to lose a hand. I ain't got none of that. Yeah.
So that's going to end your turn with the zombie kind of just like aggressively chewing on your arm, trying to get like as much of it in its mouth as it can. That's going to move us back to, well, that zombie in particular, mainly because it's got your hand in its mouth. So it's going to go ahead and just chomp down on it as hard as it can.
Oh my goodness! Oh, that was just it.
So as it bites down on your arm, it kind of throws itself forward and starts like just sawing on it as hard as it can. It sees no real effect in this as it kind of just resists the damage, so it's going to half that. But based on it being gnawing on your arm and kind of just tearing at you, it still does enough damage. So you're going to take 5 damage. That said, I said I wasn't going to talk numbers, but there's not much to say in this situation in terms of what's going on with your arm, other than it's not really affecting you. It's just annoying you. With that, seeing that the zombie kind of like lets go and just kind of like pushes its way back, kind of confused, you can hear just a gurgling noise as others start shuffling into place.
I would appreciate some help if you guys don't mind.
I'm last. I can assist.
Actually, I want this one to do this way. So with that, we're moving back to let's see. I believe the other. Yeah. So as you guys are kind of in this kind of tightening situation from the south, Gaston could see the zombie kind of just jump at him. Man, these AC rolls.
That was close.
Oh, yeah, the claw. Oh, that's going to be pretty brutal. Gaston is a human, yes? You took the 5 damage to your body based on the tearing at your arm because your arms don't take damage.
Wait, what's that about?
His arms are metal.
Yeah, which is why it's more annoying than damaging. You're a human. Go ahead and make a con save for me. Oh wait, never mind. Don't make a con save. You're dead.
No, you fool. I told you to stay back.
We're not gonna need that one. We're gonna need this one. Yeah, we are. Huh? That's weird. Eh. What happened to my, There we go. That's the hot money item. Sorry, I'm being dumb as hell. Yeah, boy. What is this? What is this noise? What is this trepidation? How to hit stuff? Oh, sweet. Somebody saved that. Great. I don't know what the heck you guys are talking about, but it's kind of intriguing. It's really not. It is actually tarot turn.
All right. I look towards um, Gaston, who's just been taken down. What is the zombie doing to his body?
Currently, the zombie is kind of just standing over it, kind of thrashing it with his claws.
The
You
zombie.
know he's very adamant about it. Oh, I forgot. Go ahead, Zion, and make a saving throw. My apologies. Trying to keep up with that. Okay, cool. So his body is looking no real worse for wear as the zombie or gas doesn't seem to not gas ghoul doesn't seem to be truly paying too much attention to it currently, but does seem like it's wanting to eat.
Well, using my experience with anatomy and with the church, I'm going to point my crossbow at the zombie. Split its neck and try to decapitate it with a single bolt as I fire around as my action. Rule. Got it. All right. So hit. It's a light crossbow, by the way. Does a 22 hit?
It does.
We roll the damage. Oh, not 8. Does 12 damage. Trying to decapitate the zombie.
You are going to fail as your bolt hits the zombie directly in the head, or in the neck, but doesn't decapitate. Instead, the ghoul kind of turns its head almost completely around and immediately starts to charge you.
Oh, charge me? Okay. Can I use my? Can I use a reaction or?
Oh, it's not gonna charge. It's kind of just mounting to charge you.
Okay, cool. Let's have a bonus action. I guess I'm going to use this time. Action, that sucks. Cool. I'm going to disengage as I put some distance between me and the zombie, surveying the area behind me as I did before. I'm going to move away 10 feet westward. Am I still able to see the zombie?
You're able to see him from the from the bottom of the steps. You could see, yeah, you're in line.
Cool. I'm going to. Can I reload as a bonus action?
You can't know.
Yeah, I guess I'll just crap.
Reloading is automatic on action.
Cool. Okay, that's fine. I guess now I'm going to try to stealth.
Seeing as where you are compared to everything else, that would be a successful stealth.
Yeah. And I'll just have crossbow in hand, waiting, and my turn there, waiting for my next action, keeping my eyes on the zombie.
Okay, so you are hiding in the shadows at the bottom of the steps, eyeing the zombie who is suddenly curiously looking for you. That's going to bring up Gaston's turn, which is getting skipped because, well, it's not. You're just going to roll another saving throw. This brings up Vimic's turn, by the way. Oh, look at that, 2 18s. Gaston's body is looking healthier and healthier as you kind of peer out, looking at the rest of the zombie or ghouls that are slowly emerging from the ground. Move Lucian over to the side, and I give a warning to Kester to move before you get beheaded as I swing my great axe across towards the zombie and try to decapitate it. Mushing people out of the way. What zombie? Oh, this zombie. Mush. Mush. Kester gets thrown to the side, grabbing at his, what do you have? Just a mask, or you have a top hat, right?
Mask, a top hat, cane, the works.
Yeah, you're a dork. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit. Good shit. You are now a dork in the wall with your top hat neatly pushed by a massive giant,
Sick.
who I realized. So Vimic's actually not able to stand up in the Wait, how tall is Vimic? Higher than 8 feet? Okay, so you're just slightly dragging your head almost. Cool. So you definitely hit. Roll for damage. Oh. With a massive swing with your great axe, you immediately hit the ghoul right above the collarbone. Axe kind of cutting through cleanly and slicing off the head directly. You could see the head go one direction as the body flies in the other, as the ghoul just kind of falls lifeless. You could see without its head, it seems to shrivel up and almost shatter into dust. With this, where the dust starts to settle, you can hear a weird scratching sound. Um, where? Give me one sec. You can hear a weird scratching sound. Uh, it's weird. Hold on a sec. Ah, there we go. As Beta is kind of spewed up from the dirt, he emerges covered in dirt and kind of just blood. It isn't his blood per se. Um, Bennett sits there kind of bewildered as to what happened, kind of gasping for air. You are half coated in the dirt as you kind of are pushing yourself up, so you're going to start prone.
Okay. No one asked whose blood this is. I have no clue.
With that being said, Vimic has movement. Are you guys arguing in chat over nonsense? I have no idea what's going on. That said, movement, please.
Is Kester actually in a wall?
No, just kind of being mushed, basically. Did my internet like just cut out or something? Try the support guest on. Gotcha. Great. Kill each other later. And this brings up, oh, no, it doesn't, I guess. Ha 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 ha! Lucian's turn. No, Zombie's turn. Then Lucian's turn. Let's just get the zombie down right, because I don't feel like typing a bunch of stuff. Dude, I believe it's this. And I'll just do... I'll do that. Oh boy. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I always forget the exclamation point. There we go. Oh, that's intriguing, actually. Zombie falls forward into Jotun. Slashing at Jotun, and then kind of slamming its teeth into your chest. It bites down, and you hear like a crunching noise that kind of just makes you weak, weak enough to kind of faint back. As you kind of fade back and fall, you're completely bloodied and you start bleeding out. The zombie advances.
Can't
The
do
other
relentless
zombies
endurance.
return.
Stop.
This brings up Lucian's turn. The ongoing kind of assault on your party members slowly start taking its toll on you psychically, psychologically. Uh, that has no effect on you currently.
So, young Kester, we could use your assistance here.
What'd you like me to do?
Anything. I'll try to figure something out on the east.
Sick. I'll do that then.
So I call out to Vivek. I could use your hand for a moment as I attempt to grab and lift the zombie. Are you gonna give me a hand here? Solid. So roll an athletics check. Here we go. Ooh, yes, I greatly require your assistance. So that's 21. That should be good. So holding the zombie sideways, we're gonna throw it at the two zombies.
Sure, that'll work out. So you go ahead and throw it, and they get knocked back about 5 to 10 feet. They kind of fall into each other, knocking them prone for a turn. This gives you a bit of an opportunity, although the one at the south is still just readily kind of stalking any movement.
What I Is Jotun like bleeding out or anything?
Yeah, both Jotun and Gaston are both unconscious. Oh, that's the Yodi Yotes. Roll a save for me. Forgot, you guys got to do that as soon as you drop. Just save some time.
Do I add anything? I forget if I add anything.
What'd you say?
Do I add anything? I forget that.
No, it's just a d20.
Oh,
Yeesh. Cool, so I have 2 successes for Gaston and 1 fail for Jotun.
And Jotun's bleeding out.
Yes.
do I roll again?
I'm gonna go over and attempt to stabilize Jotun.
Okay. That's a med check if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed it is.
Oh wait, you can't. That's a full action. You already took your action.
Welp. Yeah, sorry.
Nice.
Can't help you.
Yeah, you could prep it.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and. Yeah, I don't know the exact rulings of prepping stuff, so I'm not gonna have people look things up. So yeah, I'll end my turn.
Okay. Okay, that brings up the other zombies. So one zombie gets up from being prone and moves back into place, and the other one gets up. This one's still down, but they can't do much because they just got up. However, this one can't. This one is just going to just randomly attack whoever's closest. So it kind of just mindlessly races towards Vimic.
Was there any damage from getting thrown?
No,
Okay.
not getting thrown into each other at least. So Vimic gets scratched for across. This is cutting you down pretty heavily. You're immediately like bleeding. You could kind of feel just blood kind of rushing out. the scratch areas around your neck. Go ahead and make a Constitution save for me.
Ooh. So, Bennett and Kester, you have any way to clear a crowd?
No, actually.
I had one, used it.
What do we got? What do we got? 22. That actually helps you out a bit. Let's see. What do you need to win? Okay, cool. Yeah, you're good. All right, cool. So you managed to get out of the grasp of the zombie enough to kick it back. It still seems at the ready though, kind of bloodthirsty. Um, with that, yeah, we're looking at top of the turn. Top of the turn, Kester.
Mm-mm-mm. All right. So. Oh God. Oh, there's so many people that are dead. Okay, sick. So seeing all of this good stuff that's going on here, I pushed my way through Lucian and the dead bodies, standing in between them. I uh I ready a card and just fling it at the group of zombies over there with acid splash. So two zombies are gonna make a dex check.
All right.
Um, oh,
I got a 19 and an 18. I'm
okay,
sorry,
well,
19 and an 8.
oh, so the eight fails and takes 3 damage. Um, hold on,
Okay,
let me just make sure.
go
Let
ahead.
me just make sure that I have my spell completely right because I'm pretty sure that that was it. Okay. Yeah. All right. So using that, that was really cool and epic. I don't have a bonus action, so I just step back and stay at my original position.
Okay, so the zombie kind of seems to not be bothered too much by the acid as it slowly starts to eat through some of its decay. It kind of just shrugs it off and continues to shamble back and forth. Are you moving back or no?
Yeah, I'm moving back.
All right, cool. And then you're going to go back. Jotun's turn. Go ahead and roll a dex save, death save. 13. Oh, cool. That's 2 successes. Wait, is it 2 successes? No, you rolled a 5 earlier. It's 1 fail, 1 success. Alright. The zombies are back to their feet. They seem to be more or less kind of mindlessly attacking whatever's in front of them, as the one kind of covered in acid charges Lucian. I should probably like make a save of all these nonsensical rolls so I don't have to keep rolling them.
Oh, actually, now that I
Oh.
think about it, kind of stupid, aren't I?
So this zombie kind of just falls forward and bites you. It doesn't manage to get its hands around you. It's kind of a leaning fall bite where the hands are kind of behind it. With that, you kind of throw it to the side and shrug it off. Um, the cut's enough to burn, but not enough to, really get in your way too much. But you are a bit dizzy from the struggle in general. The other zombies kind of just move in and start to rush. With that being said, it is Cicero's turn again, followed by Gaston and then Vimic. Neither of you are alive, are you? Nah, Vimic's alive. Cool.
All right. I'll come out of stealth and head towards Bennett, which I'm surprised to find out of nowhere. And I'll survey the area. How many zombies do I see?
From directly where you're standing, you can see four zombies. One to your kind of, I guess, your right, and then three directly in front of you, past people.
Zombie that's hovering above those two bodies, which I presume is um Yotan and that's a blurred
It's
Gaston.
Jotun and Gaston.
Okay, would I be able to? Does that zombie seem distracted? And sort of
The zombie is kind of rushing whatever it sees. They're kind of raging, so it's not paying too much attention to you, but it is looking for whatever it could attack fast.
using my superior dexterity, could I run and okay, using my superior dexterity, I'm going to run in, grab Yotan's body, and run out. Would that be a check or
Yeah, you're gonna go ahead and make a strength check.
strength check? Oh wow. Okay. Um,
Dead body. Well, not dead.
saving throws. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Fine. Oh, that's a 6. Okay.
So you have no problem getting to the body, grabbing it though, and then pulling it back. You fall back, giving the zombie a complete access to kind of where you are. You fall within 5 feet of them.
Oh, can I
With that,
recover and back away?
I'm sorry.
Using my dexterity, can I recover and back away?
No, you already used your dexterity to get yourself into this situation.
Oh, okay.
All right, you currently kind of are sitting back against the wall, staring directly at the zombie's face as it is way too close for comfort.
I'm going to do what's called a pro cleric move. Immediately grabbing my light crossbow, I'm going to set off a round in front of the zombie, hoping to surprise it and disengage at the same time. So let me roll the hit. Come on, please. Wait, actually, that's 5 feet. Wouldn't it automatically hit?
Will a crossbow automatically hit within 5 feet?
Yeah, it's 5 feet.
Or why?
I mean, you still have to roll for AC because it's
Okay,
hit.
Roll a disadvantage within 5 feet. Crossbow.
Yeah. So there's that too.
Dang it, that sucks.
There's also the fact that you can't see in the dark and you have a candle. So
I can handle with one hand, and weapon proficiency allows me to, hold it with the other hand.
I know that. I'm just saying, like, I'm sure that's a hell of a shot you have to make currently.
Okay, well, roll cleric move and all. As long as this isn't a nat 1 or anything be at least a 10. Oh, that's a 15. Was it hit?
Wait, I thought your hit was the one above it.
Oh, but you said disadvantage, and that's a nat
Oh,
20.
that is true. You do still hit, yes.
Cool. All right, let me roll damage to surprise it. 19.
What?
I'm just gonna hit it in its eyes, so it's whatever eye. It's left eye, I guess. No, it's right eye.
Roll a nat 20. You roll 20 for damage?
I rolled 20 to hit and 19 to for damage.
No. I'm confused. You
No, I
rolled
rolled
a D.
because that's
you
a
roll-
damage.
No, you rolled a D20 for damage. How?
Oh, my bad. Okay. My bad.
Roll a d6 for a hand crossbow.
Yeah, my bad.
A d8 for a crossbow.
Yeah, I
and
know.
d10
With
for.
proficiency.
Okay.
Mistake. All right. Hopefully this time around. Oh, it's still an 8. Not bad. Modified 8. I just want to aim at the left. I guess it's my right. Whatever. It's thing on the left side. This eyeball.
Dead.
So as the bolt kind of hits it, I guess in the eye socket, it kind of hits its eye and kind of goes past it a bit, knocking it back towards the wall. This manages to clear the area for you and kind of makes it stumble into the others. It doesn't really notice the damage too much though,
Well,
as it just continues to go back to wanting to kill whatever's close to it.
or whoever's close to it, so that should be Lucian. Could I attempt to grab Jotun again, or would that be an action?
That would have been a full action. You're pretty
Right.
much stuck on your hind
Going
parts.
to
Well,
back away, unless I use my full movement on that.
Well, no, since you were knocked down, you would have to use your movement to get up. So you get up.
That goes against the wall, but okay. I'll get up. Half my movement, right? And do I have the
You
like
have, what is this? 5, 10. So you have
10?
5, 10. Have your movement after 10 is 30 is 20. So you have 10 feet.
Yeah, cool. I'll back away 10 feet. I'm next to Bennett.
Okay, so you're gonna go back 10 feet, and that ends. So that brings up Gaston. Roll your death save, and then Vimic. You got some really good saves. So Gaston manages to get back to his feet, coughing and shrugging off the damage. He crawls away south just to ensure that he's out of harm's way, kind of looking over his body and grabbing his weapons again. He makes it to his feet. With that said, you have singular health. I'm going to let you go ahead and take your turn. In the interest of, well, hell, why not?
in the interest of hell, why not? Back down?
What is all this zombie stuff?
Oh, I was muted. My bad. How wide is the corridor?
The corridor is about 6 feet wide.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go to. I'm going to stand behind Jotun and uh, draw my hand axe and throw it towards the closest one.
Oh, okay. It's getting spicy in that household. Go ahead and roll for hit and damage. As you use Jotun's dead, corrupted, bloodied corpses, well, unconscious, bleeding corpse as a third cover, right around the shins and knees.
I'm a goofball.
We
Oh,
are
should I?
aware.
Okay, shut up. I just realized how to finish this.
Okay. Does it hit?
You do, yes.
Figured out how to solve this problem efficiently.
Okay. I'm going to aim for his temple. Right in the center.
We're aiming the one directly in front of us. Okay. So as you aim down towards the temple, your axe goes directly at it, hitting it slanting and then popping the front of his face. You could see the front side of his entire face from the temple forward falls completely off as your axe kind of makes a clean slice through, going directly through it and hitting the wood board between Lucian and the other zombie. The zombie drops down to a husk. In that same way as before, you can see that husk kind of shrivel up and kind of fall into the dust. From that dust, you can hear this creeping sound as if I could find this, where the hell? Give me a sec.
He really hit that body, didn't he?
Yeah, man, where the hell is this dude's, there he is. Jesus, I don't know how he got down there. As you could see, Exalf kind of pop up from the ground and breathing heavily, kind of almost sedated and just confused. Finishing movement off, anything of the sort?
I'm just going to brandish my other hand axe and wait and wait until one of them get close and hit them.
All right, cool.
Yeah, end of
So
my
you're
turn.
just all right. So that's gonna end your turn. This is gonna bring up Vimic's turn and then Exalt's turn.
Thank goodness, people getting back up. Dang, almost a 20.
Didn't roll what?
I realized I didn't roll initiative like an idiot.
Oh, actually, yeah, that makes sense. I'm looking at this list and I don't see your name anywhere.
I was
What was that?
confused since I was like underground. I thought like, okay, I'm not a part of this.
Now you're good. You rolled a 21. I don't know where that puts you, but I'm just gonna put you wherever the hell I want.
Top
Oh,
of the list.
who?
Top of the list.
Oh, okay, cool. That's actually where I was gonna put him. I'm just gonna give you your turn after Exalt though,
That's
because why
alright.
not? Yeah. You rolled a 4 and that one. Huh? What are you rolling for?
Initiative.
Oh, you didn't roll either. Wait, no. But I have you up here for initiative. That's weird.
Oh, but what?
Yeah.
Because
No,
I am
I
putting on
rolled.
the list.
You rolled for
Oh,
initiative
yeah.
prior.
Oh,
Yeah,
you already rolled for initiative.
I did.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna
I
rush
got
you
one.
towards the middle zombie and slash across their neck like I did to the last one, hoping to probably decapitate all three of them in one go. Are you using Great Axe?
Ooh.
Okay. So I'm gonna imagine that
Yeah,
it'll
I'm
be
moving out of the way.
yeah, giving way as you kind of just barrage rush. So if you're swinging your Great Axe directly across, yeah, go ahead and roll for hit.
God,
Because
why is such a
I don't
bad?
I don't see that as being. It would be hard to argue a great axe couldn't do what you're saying it could do. You certainly hit all of them. Go ahead and roll damage.
Holy crap, Vivek's a badass.
It's called money, boss.
Oh boy. And with a hard enough strike, you manage to get your great axe in one of the necks as you kind of drag it through. Because of that zombies just wear and tear, it kind of slices through cleanly, slamming into the other two ghouls. Upon hitting the other two ghouls, however, it kind of just slaps them into the wall. This doesn't damage them, it just knocks them around, kind of confusing them. As you kind of go in with the strike, you manage to kind of go back, sitting there with a complete or with a great axe with just goo all over it. It's not per se blood, more bile and just everything else. You see that the corpse kind of just shrivels up and shatters away as the other two zombies kind of just get back to their form, shambling around a bit more. Right? Gross, says the hulking giant, throwing a great axe back over his shoulder.
Splattering the goo all over his back.
All right. With
Yeah,
that,
I know.
Exalt's turn begins. Did you have any movement you wanted to do? Did you want to move? Or
Maybe.
Yeah, so
gonna
in
move back to
between.
where Jester is. All right, cool. All right, so Exalt.
So I get next to Lucian. and I like to aim at the one farther behind, zombie,
Okay.
and I whisper in Elvish for Timmy as I shoot my crossbow at on the back.
Would I
How
be
does
able
that?
to do a combo attack with them?
Trying to figure out how that angle works.
No, no, like that's next to him. You're right there. No, like a little up. You're right there.
Would I
Yeah,
be able to
whatever.
combo attack with them?
Yeah.
With my
Would
attack
you would you be able to do what?
or combo
Um.
attack with my action next turn?
I mean, if your turn is after the zombies, so technically no. Yeah, if your turn was before the zombies, I would say yeah.
Oh well, alright.
Advantage.
And I just wanted to shoot.
Like, why do we get disadvantage? I don't get this shit.
I don't even know what you just said, my man.
Oh no, I don't get 20s with disadvantage. Oh, that was car.
No, I know it was a car.
Yeah,
I mean,
so yeah.
you still hit.
All right then. Yes, I as he points at the ghoul in the back, he aims for straight between his temple. Not temple, that's right between his eyes.
So like his nose. Isn't your
No, like
nose
above.
between your eyes? No,
No,
you're right.
like
It's above. It's
yeah,
the bridge.
yeah.
Whatever, man. Roll for damage. My fault. I'm being silly.
That's good.
Oh
Oh,
man, your
damn.
damage rolls today have been trash.
Yeah.
So you managed to hit him directly in between the eyes as the bolt kind of just sticks into his face. He seems no worse for wear. There's no real damage done as he kind of just springs out a bit and seems confused as looking around to where the bolt came from and kind of setting his eyes on Exalt.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna disengage.
I mean, you don't disengage as a bonus action
Oh,
as it's an actual action, but you can
okay.
move.
Yeah, I move like behind the pillar next to Lucian.
So like here.
Yes.
Cool, and that's going to end your turn. This is going to put said zombie on the attack path as it kind of races through. Being confused, it enters into an area and just kind of takes a slight turn. I'm actually just dragging randomly. Cool, I don't know, I want to make this fun. Let's see. Kester, pick a number between 1 and 5.
You know the only answer is to roll a d5.
All right, so yeah, 4. I like 4. 4 is a nice number.
Cool, Vimic, same thing. And then Gaston and Lucian.
I'm gonna go with 2.
Don't roll anything. Just pick a number
Yeah,
between
just pick
1
a
and
number
4.
between 1
1
and
and 5.
5.
3 is a pretty. Yeah, see, 4. 4 slaps. I tell you what.
Cool. So the answer was actually 2. So the closest to it, well, Lucian got it, so that would be your saving grace. Both of you had 4s, so that leaves the roll off to you two. So real quick, roll d20, Gaston and Kester. Boy,
Didn't
all this to
Gaston
just
say
all
5?
this to bite someone. Oh, you went 5. In that case, never mind. It's all Gaston. So as the zombie races towards Gaston, it throws
No,
itself
no.
at him, launching teeth first and
Oh,
claws last.
AC.
Not fair. I probably shouldn't have said anything.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
That's fine.
no.
Oh wait, you did something wrong.
Yeah, I just
Oh
said
no!
yeah, you were amped for a second there. You were like, "Oh, we did it. We're not dead."
Okay, yeah, we got this.
Oh,
Yeah,
We
we
got
got
this. Could I try to decapitate him?
You can as he falls directly into your blade. Yes.
Yeah, and as I do this and say, you tried.
You tried as he
Yeah.
swings his axe.
Do I roll or?
Yeah, you got to roll for hits still. You might miss them,
And he just whiffed wide open, whiffed
right?
over the top. You tried.
You missed them.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay.
So you whiff him and do like a little spin after you miss.
Right.
Oh,
So
can I wait? I'm just gonna punch him then.
you
My
can't.
free.
Yeah, I mean, you can't technically punch him. It's not your turn. That's
Oh,
the only. Yeah, you had your chance. You missed.
Hey man, you tried.
Right. What was that? That's I guess on. So that was Zombie's turn. So I'm gonna do Lucian and then I'm gonna do Bennett.
Solid. I'm gonna pull out my gun and aim at the thing. I can't shoot near Gaston because if it misses, it's a chance it'll hit him. So yeah, I'm gonna aim for the one in the east corridor.
All right.
I'll pull my gun from my holster and point and say, "Heads up." Name for his temple. Mama said, I'm gonna pull out my gun. Oh wow, that's nice. You know, if I was level 5, that would have been a crit. I that's 7.
So with that, the slug goes directly into the temple of the creature. You can see it kind of slam back to the wall, and then kind of drop its head down, but still kind of get up and start wobbling back. It's wobbling slower. Speed's been halved, but it's still kind of shambling towards you.
Oh boy. Oh no, not that guy.
Hmm. Yeah, so I'll just spin the barrel on my gun as I end my turn.
Okay. That's gonna bring up Bennett's turn.
Okay.
I get my trick shot. It's over.
All right. So I'm gonna move in front of Vimic and Kester first.
All right.
All right. And with
getting a
that
little
said, I'm gonna, while like wiping some blood and whatever the hell else off of me, I'll flick my wrist upwards as a ball of fire appears, and I'll put my hand into like a plucking position as I just flick it at the zombie in front of me.
All right. So bolt of fire races towards the somewhat slow and shambly zombie. It hits.
Thanks. Be completely honest, okay.
All right. With that, the zombie is literally engulfed in flame and set ablaze completely. You can hear it kind of making a whining sound as it burns and kind of crackles, its body kind of just falling to dust.
Oh Lord.
And here I thought I fucked up. Hey, look at that. Alright, with that done.
You can't use magic to kill things. Burns a man alive.
Searing corpse behind him. What? Alright, not saying that joke. I'm going to move behind Exalt and Lucian. Almost said the other guy's name. And with that, I'm just gonna get my light crossbow ready.
Okay. With that, we're going to move into. Well, the zombies. No, the zombie already went. The zombie was between. So that's going to be Kester's turn.
Sick. So, what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna walk around around what's his name? Jotun? Jotun. I'm gonna walk
Jotun,
around
yeah.
Jotun,
It's going to move your dead
tapping
body.
my tapping my quarterstaff as I walk before raising it up with both hands and just slamming it into the zombie's head, which subsequently slams the head into the wall.
This man's just gonna play golf. And yes, I know that I'm
Yeah,
muted.
the damage. I don't normally swing this thing.
Just to
Yeah.
make a joke.
Power switch. Bloop. 21. So it's 21. Bloop. Let's go! 4 damage!
So you managed to slam the zombie's head into the wall, tickling it a bit as it puts all its enraged energy into turning around and tearing you apart.
Sick. That's definitely it. I'm 100% dead if you hit. I
Yo,
don't know
man,
what I was expecting.
what's the AC? You could
Bro,
survive.
it's 12, bro. Like, I'm not rocking nothing special, I tell you what.
Condolences.
I only have one question. Why'd you go in for a melee attack?
Well, you see, the thing about it was that if I acid splashed, it would got on your boy over there, and that would have been unfortunate. I tell you what. And other than that, I don't have any attack spells except for probably like sword burst or something.
Didn't you have used that? Okay. I'm not gonna judge you anymore. Sorry.
Right?
Oh, no, yeah, you're
Jotun,
right.
Jotun, go ahead and roll a death save.
Ooh.
2 successes, 1 fail. All right, cool. This is going to bring up, because unless you want to move anywhere, it's going to bring up the zombie's turn. Actually, it doesn't. Those zombies are dead. So
Oh, sick.
Is it just me, or is the stream like down?
No, it's fine for me at least.
What
I'm
do you
constantly
mean?
being kicked out or
Of mine.
silenced.
Is it? Yeah, on my end, it doesn't show anything weird going on.
Yeah, mine is fine.
On both streams, everything's fine.
Blah 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 blah.
I'm gonna attack.
No, it's your turn.
My turn? Cool.
Yeah. Can I pick up Jotun and support his body on your turn? You can. Yeah. Technically, you could pick him up and use him as a weapon if you felt like it.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, he got them metal arms, bro.
I don't know how smart that would be, but yeah.
Hey, man, look at the functionality. If you swing the metal arms at them.
Oh, the stream's paused. Minimize that.
Oh, my bad. That I did see. There you go.
Alright, I'm gonna walk over, I think that's 10 feet towards Jotun's body. And using my experience and medicine, I'm going to attempt to stabilize him. So just a medical check. So I already add my proficiency bonus into it. Yeah. Please. Oh, it's a 10.
Okay. Do you have anything to wrap said wounds in?
I have my rags. I have rags and pants I can tear out into pieces of cloth.
All right. So with that, you're going to successfully manage to get Jotun back on his feet.
Oh, cool.
With 1 health and a dream to survive.
Okay.
I can win now, or do I have to wait till my turn?
To what, move?
Second win.
Oh, you can actually you just got up. Yeah, go ahead and use second win.
Ready to kick some zombie butt.
Oh,
There's one
forgot about
zombie left.
need to use that.
So it's gonna put you at 11.
Happen to be able to shoot my crossbow as a bonus? No.
No,
That's
you
not.
can't. Yeah,
It's
Cool.
not.
Okay, I guess I'm just going to pull away my crossbow and grab my
Oh, man,
Bible.
you're dual wielding crossbows.
I'm gonna just
That'd be sick.
No, with a hand crossbow.
my Bible as my turn there.
Okay.
Thank you, much
Um,
appreciated, buddy.
Oh, okay. So that's gonna bring up Gaston and then Vimic.
Seeing the undead taint the shots from my allies, I'm going to sheath my hand axe and, while drawing my great sword, attempt to impel the zombie.
Okay, go ahead and attempt to impale him.
Begging you.
Sick.
Oh God.
Am I?
What did you almost do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me.
So, with a quick, graceful stab, your greatsword goes directly through um, the zombie, and with a quick twist, making little work of it, you pretty much shatter it into pieces around the blade. This ends combat. As you all kind of stand there looking over yourselves and making sure you're still intact, you feel that you've gained enough experience to gain a singular level. You are now all level 2.
Oh,
Sweet.
let's go.
Level 2. I would like to use.
Yeah, baby! That's
Let's
what I've been waiting for!
Yes, let's go. That's what it's all about.
So wait,
I
when you
finally
gain a
get
level,
spells now.
My second win.
Huh?
So you're gonna basically just handle your level outside of the session. We're gonna end it here.
Okay.
If you have any questions about what levels or stuff you need to take or whatever, you can ask. But yeah, we'll just handle levels that
Oh,
way.
I got that wrong. I
so
have two.
wait, when we gain a
One thing
level,
I am gonna give you is when we start the next session, uh, you could do your health rolls. Once we start the next session, you'll be at that health level. So
Oh,
that's an upside.
yeah. I'll just save my whatchamacallit.
I'm just gonna roll it now.
That's no.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you just roll it now, just tell me what it is, and I'll add it.
Okay,
How
so
do
we're
you-
rolling
how do you
for
roll
the
again?
health.
You add you take your health and you add a what is it, whatever your die is to it.
Oh, oh right, yeah. I roll a d10. Do I
Did this
add
not?
the? Do I add the Constitution modifier?
Did that not work?
Yes, you do. Yes.
Yeah.
So a d10 plus 3.
That not work. Why did that
Wait.
not work? Why is this not working? Did I do it wrong? Or
No, you
is
did
it just
right.
lagging?
Probably
Okay, just
lagging.
making sure.
You did it right.
So
It's
sick.
probably lagging. But I have one
Alright,
another
just making sure.
question. Sorry, I know I'm full of them
Yeah,
today about you, but I just need to know.
Let's not
Why is your Constitution
spam.
+1?
Well, you see, I didn't want to be a useless piece of hunk of garbage, right? I probably could have, left that one out. But like, yeah. I didn't want to be a piece of garbage, sorcerer with trash help. So instead, what I decided to do was put a little something in my constitution so that I am not a piece of garbage,
hey
right?
man, you kind of
No,
still
No. I'm just asking because like usually how you set up a sorcerer is like it's charisma, then immediately after it's con.
Well, you see,
Or did you?
I also wanted the ability
bot
to, actually have an armor class. So, I decided to put it in Dex instead of Con. I picked Con third.
Is the bot dead? What happened?
I
Probably
think the
Bot
bot's
is dead.
dead.
Bot
Wow,
is dead.
just in
The bot.
time.
Right.
Can we
That was a
remind
weird time to kill the bot.
Can I
Pretty sure-
roll? Can I roll in the app and screenshot my result?
I was gonna say, can we roll
I mean,
online?
if you want.
Like, just like have a server like
Wait,
we did last.
actually, now I'm thinking about it. Would we be able to get the roll room, the dice room that? I remember that one.
Yeah,
We could
the
use
old
that
one.
if everybody's up for it.
Now we can just go online.
I mean, you
Yes,
guys could just
please.
use whatever you want to roll with. If you just show me the roll, I don't really care. Highly doubt anybody's going to whatchamacallit their yeah, that's it. That's it.
Like, why even? That meant just moving the
Just
point.
click that link and roll it. Pretty sure
Oh,
it's
sick.
the exact
I
same
give
thing.
it
What
a
is it?
fire.
It's the like pound key or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Let me just see. Yeah, it is.
Ooh, thick. The thick.
So yeah, you're just taking your max health and you're adding you're gonna roll a hit die plus your con mod.
Wait, how do we know who's who?
What do you mean how do you
Natural
know who's who?
six.
Just note down your own roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just note who you are and who you rolled.
Yup, I rolled a straight six right there. That's
Wait,
Well,
remove. Oh, shit, I'm stupid. I forgot I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I don't worry about that.
It was pound D that, if I remember right.
I'm
So I
cool.
got
Oh,
plus 12 HP.
okay. I have
So
12.
So 12 and 12.
Mr. J, when you say your current max, so just like maybe a plus 10 for me, or no?
I mean, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your hit die and your con mod and add that up, and that number gets added to your max health.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yep.
I'm rocking a 4 freaking 2.
So Bennett's
Okay.
at
So
12 health.
I'm adding 6 to my max.
You're going to add 6 to your max. Yeah. Did you make sure that was your hit die? Wait. No. You added the hit die plus your con mod.
Yeah.
And you got 6.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
3. I'm gonna assume.
Oh, you rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Wow, that's brutal.
Yeah.
I rolled a
Um,
1.
All right, so you're adding a 6 to your health, you said?
Where are you guys
I got-
rolling?
So
We're
you have
using
21
the
health.
dice room, the link to it I just put.
So Gaston's at 21 of 21, Bennett's at 12 of 12.
Is it possible to take the average or no?
If you want, you could take the average if it's below.
Alright.
What's the average?
The average for a barbarian is 6.
So you take a 6 plus. That still puts you at 21, doesn't it?
No, it's a plus 9 at that point if I take average.
Okay, so that puts you at what? That puts you at 20.
24.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we can take the average. Alright.
Yeah, if you rolled lower than the average, you're allowed to take the average.
Okay.
That's
I'll
just
take
me
that.
trying to make sure. Yeah, I don't want you to die immediately. That would be stupid.
Alright,
Cool. So I'm
I
left
got-
with 12.
26.
I took 24.
Cool.
What did I see? HP additional 9 for Lucian.
No, that's the raw roll. Adding the con mod.
So what is that? 13?
That is
No,
indeed.
that's
That's
a-
12.
That's
12,
12 plus the 13.
Yep, so it's 12 plus
15
13.
max health.
All right, so you're at 25 health.
I
Gain
have
another spell.
15 max health.
Okay, you're at 15 max.
I'm at 14.
So you took the 7.
Sorcerer bros.
I got 18.
That's rock. And I got action surge. Beautiful.
I got 18.
I got another spell slot. Wait, do
Goodness.
we get our spell slots back?
I rolled a 12.
I don't think
Hell,
so.
man, I can't wait to hit level
You-
30.
You're not going to get your spell slots back without a long rest. All you're
Ah.
getting from a level is a full health
Right.
and whatever skills and whatnot you have, but you
And
don't get everything back.
And spells.
I'm going to be a POW and I'm wiping your insanity based on levels as well, so everybody's back at 0. And
Yay.
what was I going to ask?
Roll the 17. Well,
You
I
have
got a 17.
17 as in I can add 17, or 17 as in that's my new health?
And health 17 is average because mine was lower than average.
Okay, so your new health is at 17.
Also, question. Since we're
Hold
getting
on.
okay,
So my health is 24, so Jotun's health is at 24. I'm sorry, go ahead, Carl.
since we're not getting spell slots back, classes that get a spell slot at level 2, do we just make one open spell slot?
So if you get a spell slot at level 2, you're going to get that spell slot, which means if you have 2 spell slots at level 2, you'll now have 3. If you used one, that still means you only have 2, though. You're not getting
Wait,
spell slots back if you use them, but you could get the additional spell slot. Does that make
okay,
sense?
so I got 2 now.
And level 3 so close.
Also, Mr. J, I got 18 max HP.
Max health is at 18. Okay. So I have everybody's max health except for Vimic currently.
And
I
I feel a
see.
bit more comfortable at
You have
25.
23 in total. Okay. All right, so that's in range. You're one under Gaston.
Ooh, I get pretty.
So full health counts. We have Kester at 14, Jotun at 24, Sotero's 17, Gaston's at 24, Vimic's at 23, 18 for Exalt, Lucian's at 25, and Bennett is at 15. Yes, no?
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. So we're gonna end the session there. Some quick notes before we end.
Wait, it's
Positionally,
7?
what?
The average is 7. I thought it was 6.
No, it's 7.
No, the average health is 7.
My bad. Then I have 10. 25 then.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Oh, no.
My bad. My bad.
You're fine. What is this? Healer things. Channel divinity. Preserve life. As an action, you present a holy symbol and invoke healing. Great. You're gonna need a holy symbol.
May the Lord compels you.
I already chose one. You told me it couldn't be like my my spell focus, so I chose like an amulet. I put that in like my trinket thingies.
Oh, okay.
As like a amulet type symbol.
So, room-wise, you still have the west that goes down to where the chanting's the loudest. To the east and to the south, you don't know what's that way. And that's how we're gonna leave it for now.
Cool.
Yeah. So I could say you are. Yeah, you guys actually made a good progress. You're pretty close to the end of this area.
Could I, since we're ending, could I just do that thing I was going to do earlier?
What were you gonna do earlier?
Just wrap my hand axes in cloth and light them on fire.
I mean, you don't gotta let them on fire right now.
Yeah. Also, you're gonna need a source of the fire to do so. I know you have the candle. I'm trying to think of how feasible that would be.
No, just like wrap the cloth around the metal part.
No, I know what you're saying, but literally, I'm trying to in my head do it, and try to figure out how, like what's the purpose of that?
Oh, just like to have another torch, or maybe set things on fire if I throw it at someone. I don't know.
You're a dragon barbarian. You can just light your axes on fire.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Also, Jeanette, you will have full health, so you start at 24.
Yeah.
Every
Good to know.
time you level up, I'm just gonna give you the full health.
Baby.
What am I waiting for?
Now I can shoot my gun with more reckless abandon than before.
Yo, now I have shield.
I'm sorry, but like every time you mention that gun, I can't help but laugh.
I'm gonna pull
Like,
out
even-
my gun.
Right? Even earlier, like when you just said, "Yo, I'm gonna pull out my gun," I was sitting here trying to keep myself like composed.
Custom
It's just-
gun.
My man's
It's
gonna be
just
fine.
funny.
That's
To me, it's just
What's
funny
your,
to think about that.
What's the misfire number on the gun?
Since I am not level 3 yet, the misfire is 3. When I hit level 3, it's a 1. So only if I roll a nat 1.
Even now it's still funny. I just have to think about that fantasy setting. We're in a dark chasm. All right, I'm gonna pull out my gun.
I mean, just think of like
It's just a
old timey guns, because they had guns like in like the 1800s.
Well,
I know
mean,
like the flintlock guns.
Top-
I know, but it's like I'm just imagining him having like a modern day Glock as he just fucking pulls it out.
I mean, hey, man, when I
It's a
start
lot
being
more
able to
funny.
make when I start being able to make custom guns at level 3,
Oh hell yeah! Like you're in a bad situation. It's just like, all right, I'm gonna pull out my gun, and it's just a fucking shotgun.
I mean, there is one.
Oh lord, yes.
It's just bad numbers wise. Sure, it's doing a lot of damage, but that misfire score is so high.
I wish I could just play like a random fucking gun cocking sound. That would have been hilarious. Just like every time you
don't,
say like,
don't
I
make
pull out
me,
my
don't
gun.
make me add that to my soundboard.
Please,
Like, all right,
please.
Lucy is going to attack. Shit.
You just
Dang it,
walk
now,
out. It's like,
I gotta find a good one to add it to my soundboard.
please, that would be amazing. All right, it's my turn. I'm gonna pull out my gun.
Big, bro.
As
Absolutely
Lucian
sick, I tell you
approaches,
what.
as Lucian approaches his enemy, he pulls out his Glock.
Right
Fire
there.
enchant
Oh
divinity.
man, it's gonna be fun when I hit level 3. Man, I can't wait.
Oh, she's an effect to
All the
create.
things I can shoot.
Let me
Look up the
Let me make
effect,
sure
boss.
that's not there.
And I'm so salty about those chests. Man, that sucked. I had to just stand there while y'all
I
just
really
raided those
copped
chests.
clean
And
bread,
Kester
bro. I
got
was
like
really
2.
rolling.
And then I'm like, all right, I'm the only one left in here. In comes Vimic. And I'm like, God damn it.
Vimic just comes like
I am
fucking strolling
rolling it,
in.
bro.
I'm just imagining Vimic strolls in, like staring dead at you, regardless of it being dark, and
Listen,
opening
Sarah,
the chest,
like,
Bro,
taking
I
out the
wasn't even in
sword.
the room, so
Like, yo, come on.
I'm just imagining him like just fucking staring at you the whole time, just to spite you. Honestly,
Fire,
it's
Man,
bro.
hilarious.
I could really use that short sword. I could use a decent up close option. I'm just
the
saying.
chance, I didn't even get the chance to know there were
Next
tests.
time you're on the
So
verge of death, I might just have to confiscate that.
I don't know what effect they're referring to. So like holy effect or something.
Oh
Actually,
yeah,
I have to choose the channel
your
of the video.
conda.
Yeah.
Since you're like about
And
to
yo,
since you're up at be high level now, I just need 25 gold. I can give you like a bottle, and you can make that holy water for me.
Yeah. I mean, I can purify, or I can create holy water and just give me a container of water.
No, no, no. I need 25. I need to give you 25 gold to do it for you.
Yeah.
You need extra money to
use
do
the
it.
gun.
So yeah.
But yeah, anybody know? I don't.
What is neutral special?
What effect are they referring to?
And now
I'll
to
just
set
look it up.
traps now.
There's like
for
a
his
bunch of
neutral
stuff.
special, Rain wields. I said Rain. For his neutral special, Lucian wields a gun.
Yo, man, it feels so good having good athletics. I'm no longer lanky Vesperia.
Yeah.
I can actually pick up and throw things. That's the best.
Rain equips his gun as he prepares to chuck it at a fucking zombie.
Chucks.
No, with Rain's stats, he'd actually be good with a gun. Not even kidding.
Damn. Good thing there wasn't a Glock in water.
Like, yo,
I'm sorry. I just
I
keep
still remember
imagining
that, I
like
still remember that portion of Waterdeep where it was like, yeah, can we find like a magic gun? Yo, watch, I'm gonna make that a reality. It was a passing comment. But I'm gonna make that a reality eventually.
that's still funny to me. Just the fact that like at one point we were
Like,
just
I'm gonna
like,
pull out my
imagine
gun.
guns would be a thing. Like in this magical
So you got these
world
people
of
throwing
like
axes and people with swords and all this.
and
I'm
like
like, yo,
magic,
pull out
and then
my
he's just
gun.
like, fuck it, I'm gonna get a gun. Just fucking loads it.
I mean, it makes sense. What
Hey
you gonna
man,
It-
do
guns are
is
fun.
It's just funny to me. Like the idea that he's just like in this world of magic, you know? Like let's say you're going back to medieval times, you're on a battlefield and then a guy just pulls out a fucking Glock. Like that
Not
to me
everyone
is
can be
fucking
great and
hilarious.
fly.
You know, it reminds me of that scene from Indiana Jones where the guy with the sword
Oh
is like waving it
yeah,
around
he's just showing
like
off,
10
and
feet
then Jones
away.
just
You're
fucking
like,
blasts
oh
him.
yeah, we're gonna get this going, and he's just looking, and he just shoots him and walks away. Like, yo,
That's exactly what
like
I
this guy, so
imagined.
we're gonna get this sword fight going, and then he just like he just shoots him.
That's what I imagine every time Lucian's on a field. The enemy's just like showing off, and then you just get blasted in the forehead.
I mean, once I'm level 3, I'm gonna be shooting way more because I won't be scared of a nat 1. And I can fix it after.
Lucian has been equipped with a Glock.
Yo, you keep joking. It's gonna be a reality when I start forging things.
Dude, why do you think I keep joking about it? I need to see that.
Oh my god, that's gonna be great.
I will continuously mention that until I see it.
And yo, man, I have so many good materials. I got like platinum, and then I got like silver to make silver bullets. It's great. It's gonna be good.
Silver bullets in your gun, bro. You're living the life of
Like,
luxury. I'll
yo,
tell you
I
what.
have an entire jewelry box made of silver. I can get like 6 bullets out of that. 6 to 8.
I guess you're right. Oh my god. Oh, sick. You have traps now. Gay. Anyways.
Wow.
Yo, man, watch. I'm gonna get those trick shots, and then I'm gonna be able to roll my hit die 3 times.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah, I
that
gotta
links
show
together
you.
so well for no reason, and I just get to roll 3 times.
That is
And if I
terrible.
roll a 19, it's a crit.
All
Oh
money. It's
man.
all profiting. And here I am just getting a shield spell and thinking that I'm doing pretty alright.
Hey man, your shield is all nice, but show's gun.
This gun, bro.
Oh wow,
you've
nice
seen
shield.
what
I wonder
gun.
if I bang fucking blast a hole in it. It's nothing for the kitchen gun. Bang bang.
Shut up, shut up, shut
Yo,
up.
oh
No,
my
we'll have to
god.
go back into that. We're not
Kitchen
fucking
gun.
with kitchen gun.
Yo,
Stop
that
that.
commercial, the lady, when the guy pulls out the gun, she's so scared. Like she flinches so hard. Just nothing for
States
the
won't be a
kitchen.
thing as long as I have the kitchen gun. Bang bang. I love how he like fucking makes this sound with his mouth as he's firing.
Bang, bang. Oh god.
God.
Oh god. That's got to be one of the
Oh man.
best commercials
It's
I've
gonna be
ever
fun.
fucking seen. Like that commercial
No,
single-handedly
Lucian,
made me want to buy a
Lucian
kitchen gun
eventually.
just so I could shout bang bang as I'm shooting.
I definitely.
You know, if Lucian goes under,
my-
I was thinking about being a rogue. But then again, I could just be a gunslinger again.
A gunslinger
Oh
with a
wait,
gun.
what is this?
Also, a detail that I slipped in, that I forgot to play out in his character, he's like 500 years old. Like he's on the older side of elves. That's why he calls everyone lad.
Oh damn.
God.
I would
And he
say
calls,
grandpa.
oh, young man or boy. Like, yeah.
Damn. Good thing Bennett doesn't really care about age, or else he would just be calling you old man or Gramps.
You know, if this wasn't a happy be a team, if you called him that, he'd shoot you.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh,
Just fucking blast me. I'm just sitting there fucking
I
magic
mean-
weaving around me, preparing for a fight, and you just shoot me and I fall.
Yo, it'd be like the Indiana Jones scene. You're
That's
over here
bad.
charging your magic, chanting, and
Like-
he's just looking like, "What the?" He just pulls out a gun.
Like, bro, if you ever put me down, you have to do that.
I mean, hey, if someone's just chanting and they can't get interrupted, I'm like, huh? Just shoot
Oh.
them from across the
Wait,
planet.
Yo,
Thanks,
what if
cool
I
guys.
just
Bro,
Thank
like
you
the
for-
only
thank
one
you
who
for the
doesn't chant
follow.
spells.
I mean, all right, gotta focus and concentrate on this spell. Huh?
Not Koro.
A plus 7 to hit, and you gotta concentrate? Huh? Interesting.
Oh, you have to concentrate. Wow, that was a bright fire. Bang bang.
You have to roll above a 10 or half the damage. You have to roll above a 10 or half the damage. So
I
depending on
mean-
the damage.
Okay.
I mean, most of what we have to hit is above
I
10,
mean-
or else it would be a miss.
No. For concentration wise. So as long as the
Oh.
caster roll above 10, they're good. They can concentrate on the spell. If you get Warcaster, you get advantage on that. To maintain concentration.
Oh, whoops! I rolled wrong,
Jesus.
and I got a nat 10 too. Whoops.
Oh wow.
I got 20. I got 20. I got 20 before. So I'm happy.
I got
But
25, and then Zion had to step
But
on my
thank you,
pedestal.
cool guy, for the
Damn, bro.
follow. And I'm saying your online alias because I'm professional.
Oh, that's a bad roll.
That's why.
I mean,
So
if I think something, that's not wild deep.
please
It's not
don't
wild
spam me asking. Come
Wait,
on,
how do
you
you
know
gotta
who I
set that?
am.
Because
I'm aware.
archery.
Oh, you know, close quarter shooting.
Do you want me to say
No,
your
no,
name
you
live
get
on
Firearm,
stream?
no, you
Your
get +1. You
actual
get
name?
+1 for attack.
Or
Not 2 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. What you got?
Jesus Christ.
Can you craft
Also, my
shotguns?
dex
Audio.
my dex is
No.
very
Audio.
high.
No.
I
Question.
forgot
Can
to
you
mention that.
no. Can you craft shotguns? Not
Yes.
guns.
You know
Shotguns.
how many
Yes. There is
resources a
a
shotgun
shot.
bullet?
There is a shotgun.
Oh,
There you go.
But a
Jesus.
shotgun shell is
I
gonna
could
take
have picked.
so
I
many
could have
resources.
picked it. I could have picked it, but this fire score. It's too high.
I
It's like
see.
a,
I see.
it's like a 3 or 4.
Wait,
That's
what? Oh
terrifying.
shit.
A 3 or bro, I would have taken the shotgun from level 1. Fuck. It's just
I mean,
like the pure intimidation factor of a whole shotgun.
Like, yo, so what if it's 2d12 damage?
Motherfucker.
shit.
Okay. Now here's the
2d12?
thing. I need to talk to you about this to be completely honest. Like, boy, boy.
Hey man, roll. Yo, I gotta do that.
Like,
Yo, man,
bro.
roll a potato. I 20 plus 5. I think I
But bro,
passed.
I have to talk to you about this, right? The pure intimidation factor of a fucking shotgun. Like,
But the problem is they don't know what it is. They can't be scared of it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
they,
Like,
they don't know what it
nice
is.
crossbow.
But you would have to roll like a 3 or 4 to have a misfire. With me, I would have taken that shotgun and just like used it. Like, let's say we're in a bad moment, right? Like the enemy's barely been hit. We're all low. I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. Shotgun time. Just fucking reload it, and you hear fucking what was the song from Doom? BFG Division fucking playing in the background.
Yeah.
It just fucking gets louder.
No, I'm gonna make a bigger gun to replace my crossbow, just to have something big on my back. In case I need to hit harder.
Man pulls out an AR-15. That is why.
I mean,
No,
Nah,
fuck
there's
the AR.
no
He's
right-
gonna
there's
come
no
out with a
right.
Barrett 50 cal, so he never has to get up close.
actually, no, it's crazy. With multiple attacks and a shotgun.
Oh, yo, pump
I
action.
mean, as long as I don't hit that misfire.
Do I
Oh,
hear
mine,
pump
baby.
Do I hear pump action?
Pump faction.
Question:
Pump faction.
How many
That's
times?
the gun
Wait.
club.
Don't you have to reload each shot though, or you have like
No.
a chamber?
It depends on the gun.
Okay.
The one I picked is like the best of both worlds
Bang!
Okay.
in terms of damage and reload. So I can
Wait,
shoot it
okay.
4 times.
So shotgun
before I
does 2d12?
have 2d12.
Wow.
But the misfire score is enormous. If you hit that misfire score, it just breaks. You gotta fix it.
Want to use real man spells, bro. I'm sick of this life.
Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't take like any other damaging cantrips, because I was looking at the spells and I was expecting you to like get at least like some more damaging ones, like Firebolt. I thought you would have, or something like that.
Oh,
He's
because
out
that one
too.
was
Hey, Fireball.
abs. I picked Acid Splash to hit 2 people at once, but Firebolt is like garbage.
I mean, but
hey, with the way Bennett's
you can set
using
niggas
it,
on fire though.
That too, yeah.
Wow. Look at that. My shotgun exploded. Fuck.
Wait, what? How? Oh, wait. No, I think you roll a separate dice for it. Like you roll,
Oh,
you
no.
roll
I was-
d6.
Back when I was explaining it like the first time, I misread it. It's in your attack roll.
Oh, I thought like you roll
So
d6.
the actual dice, man, this would blow up my pistol. This roll would explode my pistol.
You got it. Yank out.
Not
We're
even
in the
shot.
game.
So in my current state, if I rolled a 6 or lower, my shotgun would explode.
Damn. I mean,
So yeah,
at least you can roll a 1 or 2. That's a good thing right there. So.
I mean, I'm kind of scared of what would happen if I roll a not 1. Like Mr. J would just say,
God.
it explodes. It explodes in your face.
No, the
And you
bullet would
die.
go out, but in cartoon fashion, it would just make a direct U-turn.
Wow.
That's how I would narrate it. Like,
I can fix my gun mid-combat with a bonus action. Once I hit level 3 anyway.
Okay.
No, not a bonus action. It's an action to fix it.
My,
Oh,
Once
my
I
I
hit
was
man
about to
level,
just
say
says,
it.
"Yo,
level
hold
3.
up, let me just
Nah,
fix
nah,
my
that would
gun
have
real
been
quick."
wild. That
That'd
would
been
have been wild.
crazy.
There'd be no
I'm out.
consequence.
My
You're still
man
On
streaming,
a
no
just
doubt?
bonus
said,
action,
"Hey, yo, hold up, let me
that'd be
just fix
no
my
consequence.
exploded gun real quick."
Alex, you're
Right?
still streaming, no doubt?
You said what?
You should.
I gotta. So after I hit level 3, I get a gunsmith, so I can just fix my gun if it breaks. But if I roll a nat 1 and it breaks, I gotta fix that out of battle because that thing was like obliterated.
Alex, I hope you know you're still streaming, no doubt?
Yeah, I'm aware. I usually stream
I
like
thought.
the stuff we do after the sessions.
Yeah, man.
Just so
Wields
it's
a
not
gun. Wields a gun. Wields a gun. Wields a gun.
Oh
Yeah,
Jesus,
so
you're
I
just gonna run this
think
joke
it's
into the
good.
ground.
Yo, absolutely.
But yeah, I usually stream like the stuff after the session, just like post game, because we usually ask questions, and if someone like watching, let's say, has a question, it's better
You
to
know,
have
I'm
it
gonna try
from the
to.
DM.
Huh.
So,
Since they don't know what guns are, I want to attempt to intimidate someone with a gun and see how they react.
I
They're
think the
just
proper
like,
thing is a
"What the
modified
fuck
hand,
is
hand
that pussy
crossbow.
shit?" As soon as you shoot it, they're just like, "Oh,
It's not arrow.
Oh,
Oh.
there's also a trick shot that's made for intimidating.
Hmm.
That'd be great. And they don't even know what it is. And they're like, "Yo, what is it?" Then just the explosive shot.
No. You shoot two things, right? Have length shot and a real bullet. So.
Also, shotgun shots explode.
Oh.
So
so why are
five
you,
5 feet in a circle all around takes
my
damage.
my dude? You know how
But
quick I would
that's
be
the crowd pleaser
copping
right
that
there.
shotgun."
Hmm.
you
But dude, if I
rolled it,
roll a
bro.
6 or lower, it blows up.
How they?
It's too much.
Jesus.
Oh, yo, come on, man. Yo, you could have
Like,
been
yo,
doing
man,
so much better.
two D12 all around in a radius.
2d12 and a
Hey, mini
radius of
fireball.
damage. Like, yo, that's low key busted.
Bread.
He has a mini.
That
He has
is
a mini fireball.
absolute
But yo,
cash.
if I roll a 6 or lower, it's gone.
I know, but
So
like
just
that,
don't
the
roll a 6 or
damage.
lower.
Okay, shut the. I hate you for that comment. Like, I understand, like, it's dangerous. It might blow up. But if you were to hit those, that would be crazy.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. D12, 2 D12 damage spread around,
In an
bro.
explosive radius.
And then I roll 2 1 damage. I fight the odds, and then I roll 2 1s on damage.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is fighting the odds. I can tell you this much. This man is not going home
Oh, look
without a
at
win.
that.
Look at that. He ain't going home without a
Sure,
win.
sure.
That's a 23 to hit. How much explosives is that?
Absolute
Yo,
cash.
that's a six. That's that's a 16, man. It's like a really, really good roll. Unless I roll a really, really good. Look, I rolled an 8 damage in the radius. That's it.
Wait, don't you add
And
your
he
dex
hits
mod too?
3 enemies.
Dex mod. That's +4.
Bro, you don't add your dex.
That's
I'm
12.
about to say. You roll an attack.
So
you add
12
dex
damage.
God,
mod.
yeah. That's
In a
12.
I'm about to
radius.
say.
Wait.
In a
Does this apply
radius,
with
You
his
add
indeed.
dex mod to it. I'm about
Wait,
to
does this
say.
apply to his other shots too?
Like what?
Oh,
Trick
no,
shots?
no.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, that's just a shotgun thing.
Oh, okay.
Using trick shots is a totally separate mechanic.
That
Okay,
is
I was about to
freaking
say,
Yeah,
I was
almost
about to
can't
say,
do
if you could add a +4 to all your damage, dude. Dude.
You're
Yo, Rangers get
folding.
Searing Smite.
Actually,
Yo.
let me think. So if I use the trick shot, that immediately gives me advantage, along with Elven accuracy on the shotgun. I could technically roll that 3 times
Yo, Alex.
with the shotgun.
Rangers get
Yeah.
Searing Smite. Yo, I'm a,
That's
Searing Smite?
actually
So,
yo, I'm a
so.
burn
If I go
niggas.
and make the shotgun and have that set up, then I'll only use it with the trick shot thing to get instant advantage and roll
Mhm.
3 times. Unless I fail 3 rolls in a row, the shotgun will go off.
Yes, we also have Hail of Thorns.
Hmm.
Oh. It's like a shot grenade.
Wow, not
Okay.
20. Yo, crit with a shotgun?
Jesus.
Hey, yo.
Roll the
Well,
damage
actually,
for that,
if
please.
you crit with firearms, right? Their speed is halved, like flat out.
Well, I mean, they did just catch a buckshot to the chest. I wouldn't imagine you're walking fine after that.
Like, yo, their speed's just half permanently. They're done.
I mean, it has to last for a couple of rounds. It can't be permanently though.
It's all
I
for
mean,
it's for all of battle.
D&D wise, D&D wise,
Oh
not
yeah.
in real life. In real life,
Shatter his ankles. There's
Yeah, but
no
In
for-
real life, you
way.
catch a buckshot, and it's just like after a round of combat, you're just like, oh yeah, all right, my legs feel better. You know, my chest just got blown
Oh
up,
yeah,
but I'm
this
fine.
is
I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, but
Fine.
for all
the
of
hell?
battle, if you get crit by a gun, that's just a firearm. What's the word? Trait. Yeah, it's just a firearm trait.
It's
If
just
you get
fire
crit by a
trades,
gun,
that's normal.
your
Oh,
speed is
okay.
half for the rest of battle. That's just it.
It's normal, you know. You catch a
Ag.
buckshot, you walk it off.
You just take 20 damage.
It's fine.
You took the book
Be
shot. That
fine.
shit hit your chest, bro. You hit the back wall. That's just gaze for you.
Eh,
I mean, I
you'll
just
be
want to say I
fine.
shoot you in the legs and you're constantly prone now.
I'm
15 damage.
fine. I'm fine.
Yo, I crit you with a
I love
shotgun. You don't even have legs anymore.
You don't have legs anymore, bro. That is it. You're done, kiddo.
Yo, man, your legs just quit on you, man.
When your
Fuck
legs don't
looking
work
at
when
me
they
and like,
used to before.
ooh,
Oh,
no,
Jesus.
no.
Yeah, and they turned in their resignation. They were just gone.
Yo, Alex,
My
remember
boy,
that song
like,
from Ed Sheeran?
you,
When your
Oh,
legs don't
Jesus
work when they used to
Christ.
before.
Jesus Christ.
your
Now we
legs
gotta,
just
I-
now
done
we
for
gotta
service.
ban. Now you
Now we
gotta
gotta
get
put a.
banned.
Now we had to put a buckshot in your chest. Come on, kid. You
If
should
you get
learn
hit,
your
we
lesson
get
by
it.
now.
You get hit, we
You know
get it.
what? I didn't think about that. That's actually a really, really good idea. To only save that trick shot for a shotgun. Huh. That I can
Oh,
roll it
Absolute
safely.
cash,
I was
tell you
actually
what.
about to say, I thought you were serious about unloading a slug in fucking Exalt's
Oh.
chest. I was about
tell you.
to say.
I mean,
Absolute
Zoha did
cash.
nothing
money, bro.
wrong. Zoha did nothing wrong for past
Yeah, sure.
2
We'll see
hours.
about that. We'll see about
For
that.
I
now.
mean, he healed.
Hey man, roll all of you
9%
roll
of
for a gun.
Roll
We
for a
all
for
gun.
rolling for gun. Yo, we're just gonna gun
Yo,
your ass
roll
down.
for a gun. Yo,
Straight
D20
up
plus
hit him.
dex. Ranged weapon.
Oh, I ain't even rocking no dex.
Dead. You're cooked.
9.
Yeah.
Done. You're
9.
cooked.
What gun are you
Wait,
rolling for?
that's
Actually,
7?
Kester made it. Kester made it.
Yeah, let's go.
Barely.
Do I get to blast?
Damn.
Let's
All right,
go.
let me take action to repair my shit.
Yo, your shotgun
I
just
got
exploded.
15.
Wow, Zalth caught it easy.
This
I'm pretty sure.
cash.
Question:
You're-
if we give it a random elf a gun, how accurate would he be? Like, since I know lore,
Fucking
I
not.
mean,
like
I
He
mean,
would not.
no, like this is
but I'm transmitting. There's a bunch of stuff. I'm transmitting my proficiency with bows. That's how that's how my lore is working anyway. Like he was
There
so
you
good
go.
with bows, he's like, I need something more.
I need
Better.
something more. This has
Something
kickback.
power.
Good. I need to
You're
blow
like,
a hole in someone's
More
chest.
power.
They say if you give Legolas a sniper rifle, the movie get done in an hour.
Yo, give
Yo.
yo.
Yo, I'm gonna make a sniper rifle.
Like,
Get him out of here.
Barrett 50 cal. He never needs to get close to a battle again. He just snipes people from on top of a fucking roof.
Yo,
Yo,
Man, I'm
sniping
just
has
saying,
never
I'm a
been
wood
this
elf and
easy.
everything. I can just hide on reaction. I can just instantly hide while in a forest. I just
no,
climb a
it's
tree.
not. It's not a reaction. A hide is a
Yeah, no,
is
yeah,
an
yeah, I
action.
know. I'm just saying.
Okay, but
I can hide easily.
or just like breathe smoke. Like wait, I mean no. Never mind, it's natural.
All right. So, for the time being, this is gonna be it for the stream. We're joking around a lot, yeah, but I think this is actually it. So, thank you to all the people who joined us for this lovely stream. Now, let's find someone to raid. Who can we raid? Let me send you to a friend of mine. Hopefully I spelled that right. I did. So, really quick, Sunar, is a time traveling world famous voice actor, right? And he hates being called this, but regardless, he's famous. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send you guys over to him, and we're just gonna raid the man, since I think he's gonna enjoy it. I think he's pretty much gonna be happy, and I'm gonna just greet him with time traveling voice actor, since that's what he is. He's a world famous time traveling voice actor. So, hope you guys enjoy him. He should be. He's either playing Genshin or he's doing some commissions. I think he's still in Genshin for the time being, grinding. Might be on commissions though. I'm not sure. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys over there.
I am the tired. That's fair.